Oh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright.
Oh, are we alive?
Okay, I had to abort from my death roll.
Are we alive?
Alright, refresh. There we go. Okay. I think stream is alive. And so am I, amazingly.
Says, or that guy says, I'm not sure what to think about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's why I had to show it to Mr. B. And Bunny says, stream dropped out on us. The stream crashed.
Yeah,
has crashed.
I refreshed it a second ago. Hopefully it'll be back for you guys momentarily.
Yep. And this is...
Oh. What?
I think it's still gone.
I don't know, when I alt-tabbed, it looked like it resumed, so just give it a second for the delay to kick in.
When did stream go down after the bomb dropped?
It was right when I dropped the bomb.
Says, okay, Igor, get the kerosene. And this is really dark. There are only 2 days in your lifetime that aren't 24 hours long.
The day you're born and the day you die.
Yep. It's
what
dark.
If it was that guy who dies exactly on 24 hours?
Yeah.
Just the second.
And that guy says it's back.
Sweet. Alright, I had a feeling it would. Sometimes my connection does this, guys. I don't know why. I've tried to fix it in the past. It doesn't always do it. But whenever it does it, it seems to do it all night, so apologies in advance if it keeps cutting out. That's gonna make the export of this stream a bitch. I may not export this stream if it ends up being like 10 individual parts. So, I don't know. We'll see.
Going for a strafing run, by the way. Might get wrecked. But, you know, from Mother Russia, Japan, and America.
If you're not getting wrecked, then, I mean, what are you doing with your life? Oh snap, I just dropped a 50 kilogram bomb. Kilogram. On a single vehicle. Because I'm that guy.
Not overkill until they're dead. That didn't make sense, I apologize. I was going for like a Schwarzenegger one line that sounded stupid.
It is not overkill until they're dead.
Yeah, like that. Almost.
Almost.
Or that one time you go Titan. This is Pyro.
Oh, Jesus! Alright, that was close. That was also close. Alright, dude, do you just want to die? Because you keep flying right next to my crosshair, and it's kind of like you want me to shoot you.
The stream went down right as I started reading my last comment, so I missed the reaction. The Ride of the Valkyries.
Oh, I actually did start humming it.
He did. He really did.
Kind of like the Borderlands 2 thing. The vultures do. Alright, we are very close to winning. I just need to keep the pressure up.
Got a guy in my tail, so help would be absolutely lovely. Because he is not enjoying my presence.
I think I just killed a squirrel with how close my wings were to those trees.
We're stream flagged by PETA. What's up, Bob, man? This past... Oh, Jesus. Almost collided with the friendly.
Buzzards, says Super.
Oh, okay. That was close enough. The terms are kind of interchangeable here in the South. I'm not actually sure whether or not there is like a zoological difference between buzzards and vultures.
I don't know.
Is there?
Maybe.
You just hit a wall. Invisible wall and just like...
Well, hi there.
It's like the hand of God. Just like,
I disapprove. Oh, we are so close. What ground units are left?
Flying the kamikaze plane. Was it just like kamikazes? I think that's must kamikaze.
Oh wow! I clipped some dude's wing and it didn't actually damage me.
Did it kill him?
I don't know.
Oh guys, we were the best squad.
Sweet.
Nice.
Ooh, I got a pretty cool looking decal.
Super says, the bandits fly buzzards. So who's the guest in chat? And Pyro says, most men have shark teeth on planes. Mr. Black has severed squirrel heads.
I'm working my way to unlocking the shark teeth. I realized I don't actually need to expend the free eagles I got. I can actually unlock those via like achievement. So to unlock the shark tooth pattern that I want, I need to kill 300 enemies, which isn't too unreasonable.
Alright.
Oh, I have shark teeth. I'm gonna make you a little bit jelly by putting them on right now.
Do it. Shark Squad fly out. I would say roll out, but you know.
We don't roll. The whole plane thing, you know.
That whole aircraft thing.
Whatever, man.
Alright.
Oh, the third voice.
Oh yeah, I should introduce.
Noah and Ghost.
Yeah, the somewhat deeper voice, other than mine, would be Ghost. The slightly higher voice would be Noah. Not that you got like screechy or anything, but you know.
What you saying about
Pyro says Eagles, cause Merca. And Bob says, and myself, but I'm not in TeamSpeak.
Where'd Waskar go? I thought we were.
He dropped out and never came back. His internet might have died. He's been having internet problems like for.
Oh, yeah.
I see.
Super says, I played enough Borderlands that I got my Krieg one-shooting raid bosses.
Nice.
One-shotting raid bosses.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Alright, how close am I? Alright, I'm
I got
about...
my shark teeth on.
Sweet. Yeah, let's see if anybody actually catches the joke. This is not a completely stock Stuka. Let's see if anybody catches the joke in my decals.
Can you do like a view around?
You can you can see the joke right now, if you're clever.
Which I'm not.
Yeah.
I think Ghost found it.
Says, J87 Stuka!
No, I'm not gonna ruin it.
Guys, please don't do this to me.
It's too long.
Alright. I see how it is.
I'm kind
Is
of...
that my expense now?
What? I don't... Never mind. You know what?
Oh, it's the 9.
Yup. Ach nein.
I was like, that's too obvious.
Bobman says it's the 9.
Yep. Bob got it.
Yay!
Alright.
Kalkine Gold. I don't think I've ever gone to this map. Destroy.
Skyger's like, I get it! Number 9, like 9 in German.
Yup.
And
you guys.
Steve35 says, lol.
You guys are sharp. I like
Pyre
you.
says, I didn't understand. That's okay.
Ach nein! Hans, man's rear gun! No, Hans, not that rear gun. No, this is for later.
Ground units.
Wow.
Oh, this will be fun. I'm going for ground targets because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I am a Stuka after all, so I'll join you.
Where are you?
Way overhead.
And that guy goes, oh,
I know, where the heck are you?
I'm like in the cloud right now.
Or Star Wars, whatever the heck that is.
You could always just say right or left.
Alright, I'm following you, Mr. Big.
Alright.
On your 6.
Oh, you guys are way above me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think
Pyro says, Hans the most fabulous German.
Hans is so fabulous. You guys that watch my old Heroes and General stuff, you know Hans.
I don't think I can take as much altitude as you guys can.
I don't think you can either.
Yeah, I think Stuka starts at like 6 kilometers.
That guy asks, are you part German?
I am. I'm like 3/4 German.
Same there.
Oh, I missed some stuff. Super says there's a Krieg skill, Bloodsplosion, that causes an enemy to explode out with their overkill damage, increased by 5% per bloodlust stack you have.
So it's basically the New Vegas Bloody Mess perk.
If you overkill an enemy by enough, you can get the stack's damage to chain and one-shot other enemies, causing
Nice.
other enemies to explode and do more damage, eventually getting to the point where it one-shots just about everything.
Nice. Uh-oh.
The key to this is the fastball grenade, which does enough damage that it just sounds like it hurts from the impact.
I think this Raral guy might have spotted me.
And Super says, all hands on deck.
He either spotted you or he spotted me.
Yeah.
Right behind you.
I think he might have spotted me. I'm lower.
Alright.
He's gonna have a rough
pretty
day.
sure he's
He's got
coming
two
at
planes
me.
on him.
Alright, I'm gonna start diving.
400 below us. Engaging.
All hands on deck.
Nah, he's not after me. He's after. I don't know what the heck he's after.
That's
Alright.
a bot.
Bombs away.
Somebody after Botman. Oh geez, Botman is having a bad day. He's got 2 planes on him.
Pyro says, anyone excited for Star Wars Episode 7? And Sky Guy says,
You know, the more I
Yes.
see of it, the more I am. I've been like very
Yes.
cautiously hopeful for it. I wasn't letting myself get my hopes up too high, only to be dashed. But the more I see of it, the better it looks. All this uneven terrain makes target acquisition difficult. Alright.
What if I hit any?
I hit a few, I didn't kill any though, except for my bomb. Alright.
I think I'm giving some guy a hard time.
Oh, wow.
I get 40 at this dude.
That was close.
But that
Yeah, why won't you die?
yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to, like... Well, maybe, I'll try to pronounce it. Super says, Grimiferus, Forsidius, and Duodexius can all be one-shot reasonably this way, but one-shots on Pete and the ADD are possible. Scottish Pyro says, someone play the Imperial March! Bunny says, something tells me that somewhere in the story Luke is gonna go Sith.
They did that in the old novels.
Briefly.
Yeah. Like, he was supposed to try and, like, get in close with the new cloned Emperor and make him think he went Sith, and then he, like, accidentally did. I don't know. They threw out all the old, EU stuff. Potential plot stuff for the new, Star Wars. I know-
That guy is... He's doing the Imperial March in, chat.
I know the new, antagonist is a Sith named Kylo Ren. That's all I know.
And I hope this is completely. Oh, shit. I'm dead. That's fun. I don't.
Hand of God is hitting me again. I don't really like it.
I just hope they
Super.
stick away
I'm-
from any of the
Oh, I
expanded universe stuff.
Well, they threw out the entire expanded universe
Yeah,
for this.
They get it close, but not.
Yeah, like if it seems similar to it, people are gonna start raging.
Yeah, Pyro
Yeah,
says,
exactly.
anyone want the new Star Wars Battlefront?
The new Battlefront looks
I want the
awesome.
new Battlefront really bad.
Oh yeah.
It seems like it's a little like low on modes, at least from what we've heard thus far, but the visuals are amazingly spot on.
I don't want to be that guy, but EA.
Super says, theoretically G can be one shot, but the concept is harder than actually killing him normally. Hyperius and Terramorphous cannot be killed this way. Never fought Cromorax?
You guys are listing a lot of bosses that I'm not sure I've ever fought yet, because I still haven't completed Borderlands 2. Bombs away. Kaboom. I'm flying so low to the ground, nobody can hit me.
Should I mute my mic? Because this is a train.
It's a little loud.
Fading away? Because I think it's going already.
Yeah, it's fine. Sounds pretty much gone already. Yeah, it's fine.
I hope this wasn't real.
What?
The Arthropleura?
Oh yeah, the Arthropleura, that was a real thing. I'm such a nerd, I've seen documentaries on it.
I don't want to go anywhere into the past ever.
Oh, Jesus!
That has that be a thing? Because no.
HU-122.
Because it's a giant millipede that was the size of a car.
Yep.
That sounds fake.
No, that was a real thing.
It's mostly vegetarian,
It's not anymore.
but fed on rotting matter.
Yeah. It's from like the extreme ancient world.
Ugh. Evil Bunny says, one thing is for sure, to anyone that don't know, Luke is actually more powerful than Vader and the Emperor combined. Saved says,
You dick!
I really want new Battlefront, but I doubt my computer will run it. And Super says,
I was kicking all the ass in the world, and that guy just had to come and ram into me.
oh, the 8 bosses he listed are not canon to the story. They're extras hidden in the game to challenge post-game.
Oh, okay.
So knowing they exist won't spoil any story elements at all.
Gotcha.
That guy says, they are hard to kill 99% of the time. They were made to be fought by 4 high-level characters with the best gear.
Wow.
And they drop a ton of loot when they die. And Seabag33 says, it's real. I know. I'm horrified. I don't...
Yeah, there were also sea scorpions. They were horrifying. But also kind of adorable.
Pyro says, somewhere in that field is a blind German woman who has no idea a blind deaf German woman who has no idea any of this is going on.
Just wandering around, picking her berries, wondering why the ground is vibrating every now and again. You will not escape me, Hans! I hit you.
With EA being the publisher behind Battlefront, expect Day 1 DLC out the... Yeah,
unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately,
I'm dead. Very.
And countless DLCs that will cost nearly as much as a full game later on.
You guys know about the new Battlefield 4 DLC?
Wait, there's another new one coming out?
I think 2, actually.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
I thought they were kind of done working on Battlefield 4 DLCs.
No, there's, but also it's one of the biggest shows of laziness I've ever seen. Battle Rosa has the AK chambering and the 939 chambering.
Yeah.
They're releasing both. It's the same model.
Super says,
Okay.
to give you an idea, the NK3R has 350,000 hit points when you first fight him. Terramorphous, the easiest raid boss, has 82.5 million.
Nailed it.
First fight. 82.5 million hit points.
I'm okay.
Are you sure? I don't think you're okay. I think you're pretty much not okay. And Pyre says we all live in a German submarine.
We all live in a German submarine. With Hans.
And Evil Bunny says if not more than the game itself. Yeah, with EA being behind.
Yeah, once they release a couple of them, trust me, you'll pay more on DLC than you will for just the game. But, you know, that's EA, so... We always kind of know what we're getting in for with EA these days.
I have a really good pun.
Dare I ask?
What do German sailors say? All hands on deck.
But we already made that joke. We just didn't do it with the first part.
Well, I turned it into the joke. I might have missed that. I had to take off my headset for a second.
It may have been during the stream cutout too, so...
Yeah.
We're just gonna say that's when it happened.
I just realized, no wonder this game looks incredibly smooth for me. I've got an FPS of 208. No wonder it's like butter.
Yeah. Oh. Pilot is killed. Victory is on. Also,
Klein battles of Hitler.
Bavarian pride.
The Seabag35 says it's from the Carboniferous period, the centipede thing.
Yep. Like, at that point, grass hadn't even evolved yet. Which is weird to think about. Equally weird to think about is that there were certain dinosaurs alive before grass existed yet.
Okay, can we stop with the weird, creepy thoughts now?
No, it's just, history's weird, man.
Yeah.
Super says Pete, the raid boss with the highest HP, has a 52 million hit point shield.
Jesus.
Backed by 159 million hit points on the easiest difficulty.
That is nuts.
And he gets harder when his shield drops.
Like my best item in that game right now is a rocket launcher that has 3 projectiles that all do like 3,000 damage. Like that's my best weapon in Borderlands 2 right now. Alright, how close am I? Almost halfway. Alright.
Oh god, what is this?
What is the American plane? Okay, P-26.
A picture from Bunny.
I do not want to pilot a P-26.
I like the little pet. Look at the pet.
It's adorable.
It's so cute.
I like his helmet.
I know. He's like a little glowing fire cat thing with an awesome helmet. And then there's this creepy golem thing over on the other side.
Alright. Can I actually... Ooh,
Oh,
I can!
that's Bunny's gnome.
Very cool.
Yes.
I can actually fly British now, so... Wait, where'd Noah go?
I don't know. Where'd everybody go?
Ah!
Ghost?
I alt-tabbed and my computer pitched a fit.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
It ejected you from the squad.
Ejected me very
Super.
severely. It was like, get out, you're done.
Get out of here,
Invite,
stop.
please.
Yeah, give me a sec. Trying to find it.
Get out of here, stalker.
You're a
Yes.
stalker.
Super says, it's a cinder kitten in my water elemental. The cinder kitten is adorable. I want
It
one.
is. I've never
You're
played...
talking about your fantasy. Sorry.
No,
I've-
no, I'm not clicking this. Oh god, I'm clicking this. Why am I clicking this? I don't want it.
The hell? Who's this Rasputin looking... Oh, that's
It's a girl.
that's a chick.
Yeah, that guy just want to see something truly terrifying.
Rasputin got gender bent.
Super says the raid bosses are almost literally unkillable before level 42 and recommended for level 50 on the lowest difficulty.
Rasputina. Her face.
I hate revisionists.
Worth it.
Ah, ha, ha. Super says also, unlike normal enemies, raid bosses do not scale with players in game, so grab your friends and go,
Gotcha.
yeah, spam or ham or whatever. And Bunny says, funny thing about my gnome, I can crit for almost 500,000 damage as a frost mage.
Good lord.
User disconnected from your channel.
And Pyro says, a picture of Stalin in a bikini? And Sky Guy says, lol. That guy says,
Now-
plays Clover and Playday 2 eclipse Almir's beard.
Now, do you think that meme would be illegal in Russia now?
Oh, definitely.
When, yeah,
FSB in your doorway.
oh my god.
Because for those who don't know what we're referencing there, recently Russia made it illegal for certain memes to even exist. I believe the wording was memes that display public figures in a means contrary to their character, I think is how it was worded. Which
Bunny
means that, like,
says-
all of the Putin memes out there are now illegal in Russia.
Yeah, and Bunny says, make it happen.
Here's the thing though, banning memes has become a meme.
Exactly.
And Super says, Stalin.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I get it.
And Shay says, hello.
Welcome back, Shay. Shy, rather.
Well, it's almost Shay is the name, but it's
And
Shy.
I've recently been reading a bit about Assassin's
Steve
Creed
A
Rogue,
says,
so...
I will try. Yes, make this a thing. Sky Guy says, I feel Soviet Russia jokes going on.
In Soviet Russia, you do not ban me. Meme ban you.
Wow. In Soviet Russia, bull rides you.
You
says
don't
that
want to
guy.
know. You really don't want to know.
She says, so I thought I'd drop in and say hi. I've got to go for dinner, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Wait, was that a Wesker I heard?
What?
So that is.
Oh.
Hi!
Your internet decided to live.
Very well, the most part.
Yeah, I had to freaking CPR my internet so it can fucking work.
Ah. Oh, welcome
Can
aboard.
you try asking it nicely?
No, I just grabbed the paddles.
Alright.
straight to the
And
defibs.
Super says, in Soviet Russia, Russia and Soviet you. And Bobman says, I like the Putin Paul Blart memes the best. And Bunny says, speaking of Russian jokes, in 3D Realms Shadow Warrior, there's a picture of Putin with 4 anime chicks. And Sky Guy says, in Soviet Russia, plane fly you.
Putin with his waifus.
I see some ground units. It's A. There's a ton of A, triple A, so it's A.
Bentius says, good morning.
Guten Morgen.
I got really confused. I tried to spot one A, spotted all of them. There's a line of A's.
And
Pyro says, in Soviet Russia, power plant make nuke and nuke make power plant. I can't talk. And that guy says, Whiskers, you aren't dead!
He lives!
No.
Bob just flew like right by my wing. That was scary.
Whenever you guys can send me a line.
Unfortunately, at the moment, we have a
Yeah, the squad's full, so we just gotta kind of hope we end up in the same match.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, I'll take all of their barracks with me. Jesus. Those planes are so delicate. And to answer the questions of anyone who showed up a little late and is wondering why this is not Shadowrun, since we started that last week, quick recap of what I mentioned earlier is I've had some issues personally that have been leaving me rather emotionally compromised, so I just don't have the energy and presence to actually give Shadowrun the sort of like energy and attention that it deserves, so decided to make an exception for our usual Friday night thing and do a game jam rather than a usual show stream. That way you guys can kind of help dust me off and get me back to normal.
Can I have
I'm
this?
dead.
Ooh,
Please don't like me.
that's cool looking.
They're $2.80.
Really?
Free shipping in the US.
Dude, get it.
Yes. I'm getting more than one because there's too many
If
free
anyone's
ones.
near me, I can use some help.
Let's see, where are you?
Oh, never mind.
I got-
Never mind. I'm dead.
okay.
Oh, is somebody dead?
I had no eyes on you. I was gonna try and help, but could not find you.
Well,
I
I
couldn't
couldn't match.
pull up.
You guys are in school, so I'll have to.
B-Dog1944 says, hey!
Hello, hello.
And Super says he lived by the skin of his whiskers. Speaking of Almir's beard, says that guy, I need to go. I'll be back in a bit.
Alrighty.
Bombman says, I put Maverick to shame. Sky Guy says, a new KFC restaurant is KGB because when you're Russian for food, there's no time for Stalin.
I think who's gonna have like a meme division of
Would you put it past him?
No.
Super
their,
says,
their symbol is just gonna be Rare Pepe with an Ushanka on his head.
Super says, fill the R, Mr. Black is currently in a gray period.
A little bit, a little bit.
Get it? Black, gray. I get it. Shut up.
As long as they're-
Super says, if you die, Mr. Black, I'll tell your wife you said hello.
Tell my wife I said hello. 1,000 internets to whoever else gets that reference.
coming up.
Hmm.
Is, you know where you fly more towards the
Spoilers.
Oh, never mind.
That's a Futurama reference.
Oh!
No!
You know you've got a guy on you, right?
Yeah, I know. I've been dodging him like crazy this entire time.
He got you.
Oh.
I hit him.
Alright, he damaged my engine a little bit. Oh no! Back out. There we go. No! Damn it. I pushed my luck.
Avenge you.
It's okay. I'm alright. I'm just crushed and on fire. It's all good. I'm fine. I'll walk it off.
After this match, I'll hop out since tanks are more my thing.
Okay.
Super says, Code
Don't get me wrong,
Beige!
having fun,
Code
I
Beige!
suck. So if when you guys get to tanks, shoot me a message.
Yeah, we'll do.
Well, actually, I'll be watching, so that's not even necessary.
I have a problem.
Forget I said anything.
Forgot it already.
Alright, good. See, Ghost is on the right track. He just doesn't pay attention to me.
He's doing the right thing.
I think
Serving his
I'm
brain
getting one
cells.
of these
Yep.
long
They're
ones
very
too.
Well, Gladiator.
Cool.
But no, are you saying you're a drug? Is that what you're telling me?
It might be.
He's just so good he can't be legal. Is that what we're saying here?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So it's like, what is going on?
We are getting wrecked.
A little bit.
That's
I
a
look
lot
at,
of red.
I look at this area and there's just nothing but red everywhere. Oh, that's
Oh, you almost slammed straight into that. Jake Awesome 23 says, hi,
Hello, hello.
and what's your Steam name?
Let's see. Well, if you're planning on trying to add me, don't waste your time, as I receive like a lot of Steam requests all the time, and I've stopped just accepting random folks. Nothing personal, mind you. It's just a lot of people try to add me, and if I don't know you personally,
Super says, Black is the night, Vi is his light. Together we fight victors to new heights.
I like that.
I like that too. I'm copying that and I'm saving that. Thank you, Super.
Clever.
Yes. And
Oh,
Bunny
my dear,
says,
I'm ramming this dude.
in
Do
Soviet
it.
Russia, Bunny hunt you.
The deed is done.
I died.
Fine,
Seabag35 says, do you lead that hunt? Well, he, I don't know, were you leading that one?
I don't know.
And I think Bunny leads the Soviet Russia bunny human hunt.
It occurs to me that the Fury is freaking terrible.
Oh? But
Yeah.
it has such a cool name.
It does, but oh my god, that is the worst in an aircraft I've ever done.
Pyro says the cheese is strong with this
Feel
one.
free to take my place.
And as soon as their match ends,
Yes,
and I get
I'm gonna-
anything.
I'm gonna mute my mic
Oh.
and audio and just watch the stream until tanks happen.
Okay.
Jank Awesome says, sorry, I was in the ad. He didn't hear
User
the thing about the
disconnected
stream.
from your channel.
Steam name.
Oh.
So, of course, because the ads.
Yeah, my
Isn't that lovely how that
Steam.
happens?
I'm actually kind of difficult to find on Steam. You're probably better off searching for the Last Level Press group on Steam and joining that if you want to, hang out with us. Thing is, though, I've stopped accepting just random folks on Steam because I get a lot of Steam invitations, and since I have to try to avoid a lot of interruptions and stuff when I'm editing and recording and all that, so I've kind of stopped just accepting random folks because it kept getting really disruptive. Nothing personal to anyone in particular. It's just part of the job. It's why now, even though I've kept it now to only people that I know, I still I purposely go offline whenever I'm working or recording, just so that no issues come up. And then sometimes
God.
I forget
Being
and I'm
popular. Being popular is so painful.
gosh, all these people, they just want to all tell me how cool I am, but so annoying. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I try not to sound like a pompous ass when I say that, but it just when there's 30 people that want to send you stuff at once, it's a little disruptive to work.
Jake Austin
Flames.
says, what group? The last, Menthius was awesome.
Did Menthius give him the
Yes.
hookup? Sweet.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Pyro says, we should just all be in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, the TeamSpeak channel is not actually mine. It's one that Menthius actually hosts, so I don't impose upon his thing and just hand out the login credentials. I let him decide who gets those. The only person I've given the login to was the best man at my wedding, so if there's anybody in the world I trust, it's him.
Super says, epic rap battles of history. Mr. Black versus Lord Victor Nefarious.
Snidely Whiplash. Alrighty.
Wow.
It looks like Noah has dropped out of squad, so we can send Waskar an invite whenever.
Or anybody else who wants to join in.
Call tips though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This guy's already done.
Oh, that card.
It's $8 for 3 necklace pendants.
Okay.
It's not bad, actually. I'm kind of shocked.
Yeah, that's actually incredibly well priced.
Man. I didn't even know this site was a thing. Thank you, Tumblr, and the fact that I follow arts and crafts blogs, because that's how I found it. And guess what, my love? It's the necklace I've been wanting.
Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what you described. So.
I'm so happy. Okay, I'm good. I'm not wiggling in my seat. I'm good. I'm fine. Totally chill. Chill, mans. Pyro says, Mr. Black versus Walter White. Super says, bonus points if anyone gets the joke, by the way.
But if we were to battle, I've already won.
Sky Guy says, get British planes with 20mm Hispano cannons. Low tier Brits suck.
Yeah, low tier Brit I already don't like.
Is that the look?
No, this is Russian.
It's adorable.
It is.
It's kind of
It's like an angry fat kid in plain version.
Don't be insensitive.
I was an angry fat kid. I recognize myself. I can make that joke, damn it. I've been that guy. You know what? I'll try this thing. Why not?
And Super says, the kawaii is strong with Vi tonight. Yay! Right? That's a yay? That's a yay thing, right?
Yeah.
It means I'm cute.
Does that make her my waifu?
Sure. Why not? Bunny says, take this waffle or I kill you. Matthew says, Mr. B, what's your opinion on the paid mods now on Steam?
I'm for it in principle, however, I think the current implementation is not very well done, largely because it leaves modders and users as the vulnerable parties. I discussed this a few minutes ago. I assume you showed up after the fact. The short version of my analogy to it is, you know, do you think that you know, the manufacturers of aftermarket car parts, do they deserve to be paid for their work? Because, you know, working on cars is just a hobby, quote unquote. Yes, absolutely, of course they do. Unfortunately, the current system as it exists has very little in the way of like accreditation for uploaders and such, so it means that there's already a lot of people who are uploading work that is not their own and profiteering off of works that they don't own. But unfortunately, there's very little way that I'm aware of to actually confirm who actually created a mod and therefore who deserves to be paid for it. So a lot of modders are actually basically getting stolen from, which sucks, but I don't really see a way around it. So it's something that I like the idea of, I just think could have been implemented a lot more gracefully than it has. So I'm actually, I mentioned this earlier, I'm working on, and I've pretty much now finished the outline for a vlog discussing exactly this in much greater detail, which I'll release as quickly as I can, probably tomorrow.
Pyro says, what's kawaii, or do I not want to know? And Super's like, it equals adorable, generally in a young girl sort of way.
Japanese for cute, essentially.
Oh god, why am I getting it already?
And Super says the joke is Lord Victor Nefarious' true name is Blackwing, so it would have been Mr. Black versus Blackwing.
Dude.
Oh, Sky Guy is gonna go now. See you later.
Alrighty, have a good one. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
This thing is super nimble.
It's adorable.
Like, it's
totally
chubby,
adorable.
but my god, can it move? It's the Russian T1 fighter.
Oh, yeah.
This thing can seriously move. I like it.
Pyro says Somalian pirates have an investment system. You contribute something to one of their raids, you get a cut.
Really?
One woman donated an RPG and got 7,000 back.
Wow.
Whoa.
Why am I getting it?
I would assume, however, that monetarily supporting piracy is probably very illegal.
I would say so, yeah.
Depends where you live.
Whoa! 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 Who's the dick? Ow. Well, yes, I know my wing was cut loose, game. He crashed into it. Man, that just seems like spiteful. Like when someone tries to shoot me down and they miss, and then like 3 seconds later they just crash right the hell into me.
No, it says I'm totally lending Somalian pirates a rigged AK, getting my money and running before something goes boom and angry members working AKs chase me.
In Soviet Russia, Somali pirates. What? No.
No, that joke doesn't work. You tried.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. The fumes are killing my jokes, but then I do that by myself anyway, and I'm still flying.
Yeah, you can fly with just like chunks missing out of your wing in this game. It's kind of intense.
I will be back.
I only have 3 planes.
Whoa! Oh wow. I got oil all over my screen because some dude collided with an enemy right in front of me. And I just saw a parachute. Can you actually bail out in this game?
No.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Hold J.
Hold J. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool.
Used to
I'm doing
move.
it right now. That's what happens. Yep. You don't know your plane goes bye fly by and you get a parachute.
Huh. Does that, like, benefit you at all, or... I guess it just means you don't have to, like, wait on the, like, crashing animation.
Pretty much. There's one ugly airplane.
Which one?
Yours.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's, like I said, it's like an angry little fat kid in airplane form.
Where are you guys?
I just watched another teammate get crashed into.
I see green. I think that's Bob.
Oh god, I hear guns very close behind me. No! No!
Actually, no, Kingsmark. That's you, B, right?
Kingsmark is me, yeah.
I
No!
see you.
Uh-oh.
I'm okay. Nailed it.
Are you still alive? I'm coming.
Yo, buddy. Still alive. Like 10,000 internets to whoever gets that reference.
I'm still waiting when I can cash these damn units in. What do I get?
You get dank memes that you can hold over Putin's head.
I can already do that for free.
Yeah, but now they're backed up with like a gold standard of internets. See how this is worth yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
You just don't understand digital economics, man.
When bitcoins mean absolutely nothing every other Tuesday.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, any currency is only really worth, you know, what people agree it's worth. And, like...
Every other Tuesday, bitcoins are worth nothing.
I had a buddy of mine, like, seriously try to convince me to, like, just transfer all of my money over to bitcoins. I'm like, dude, no. No, dude, no. They are not nearly widespread enough in their acceptance for that to be anywhere near a good idea yet. One day, maybe. Maybe. Not yet.
Yeah.
For some reason, I'm not getting game volume. Oh, why?
I don't know. I had that with 2 different games. I don't know if it's something with like a recent Windows update that might have glitched things out, but I had a couple of games that, for whatever reason, when I started them in the PC mixer, the volume, like, for some reason went to 0. So you may want to try alt-tabbing and just checking on that.
When I'm not flying a plane, I will do so. Bomb.
I am somehow still in the air. My lungs are filling with smoke, and yet I am still up.
Smoking is bad, kid.
Well, now I'm on fire. Oh no! Ow.
Oh god. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm dead. Jay. No. Okay.
Mid-air collisions are, like, terrifyingly intense in this game.
I'm out of planes, guys.
Yep, so am I. I'm returning to hangar.
I've been out of planes for a long time.
Oh. Alright, I'm gonna tab out and see if I can.
What am I researching for German planes? Type 5 Ishak. Okay, I can work with that. Ooh, no, never mind. I will not work with that. I want to unlock this one. Yes, good, sehr good. I told you guys, I'm in a weird state of mind tonight. You had fair warning.
Yeah.
It could be worse.
That's alright.
Trust me, it can always be worse.
Pretty much.
Oh, I was worse yesterday and the day before. Like, you know, Vi and I went to go and pick up some groceries and run a couple of errands the night before last, and, like, I was just in such a negative, like, mental space. Like, I told her in the car, I'm like, if anybody, for whatever reason, not that I expected, but if it happens, if anyone mouths off to me in the store, just take me back to the car, because you're the only person in the world I will listen to at this moment, and I don't want to hurt someone that I don't need to. weeks.
Or that.
But yeah, you know, Oscar, I forgot you weren't here when I explained earlier. The very short version of it. Like, I may have mentioned this to you at some point, but the friend of mine that went missing and is presumed dead, her husband was tried for her murder this past week, and yesterday was found guilty and sentenced to life. So yeah, small victory.
So not great.
Yeah, not great news. Like, I mean, it's something. It's a step toward closure, but tough to be happy about, you know.
Right. Understandable.
So, do you want me to...
Yeah, I presume we have some catch up to do with
yeah.
chat.
Some poor family's dog just got cut in half, says Scottish Pyro.
Oh, Jesus.
Noah says, have you seen one guy's reaction to Wendy's commercials that included memes? Super says, you have to remember, lift is the surface of your planes, especially the wing's mass versus the mass of the air, so a large ship can definitely abuse lift if it's shaped right.
Yep.
And Pyro says, after the end of World War II, Russia had a party so large, Moscow ran out of vodka.
Is that possible?
Apparently.
Is that a joke or is that true? Like, I
don't know.
I don't actually doubt the factuality of that.
And Pyro says, the little plane that could, make that can't. Super says, that was remarkably dignified landing for how chaotic the fall was.
It really was.
Super says, Amazon accepts Bitcoin, so there are definitely possibilities, and a $30 to $50 investment could be very worthwhile if it can be spared.
Yeah.
And Pyro says, somebody find Mr. Black a TIE fighter. And Pyro says, it's true. So they ran out of vodka.
Wow.
The show ran out of vodka. Like, see, this is why I don't think this is possible, because Russians will literally cut themselves and drink their own blood and continue to drink vodka.
Well, it wasn't Russia, it was Moscow. So just one city.
One city.
A Russian is a Russian is a Russian.
Is a Russian is a Russian. Nice.
Nothing against Russians.
It's that's just how they are.
We love our Russians. It's just
The stereotypes sometimes are more than real.
they come from certain things.
Like facts.
Like, no joke, there was a buddy of mine in high school that, like, he was about as Russian as it gets. His whole family was. And, like, 16th birthday party, his grandpa is there with just an entire bottle of vodka, just chugging it down like anybody would for some wine.
Okay.
Wow.
Like, wow, dude, you have the most Russian grandpa in the world.
Bob says, you'll want to grab planes with 22mm bigger guns on them, Mr. B, especially if they have 37 or 45 millimeter guns, too.
Gotcha.
And Pyro says, hate to be that guy who cleans up after that party. Bombman says, Yak 9T is a one-hitter.
Nice. Okay. We shall engage in the yak attack. Artillery destroyed.
Oh, I just got wrecked.
I'm so sad that I put off playing this game for so long, because it's so damn good.
It really is.
Like, I got this early impression that it was not worth my time, and I just passed it over for so long, and yet it's so good.
I assume War Thunder is not free to play.
Oh, it is.
Noah says it is, and Matthew says yes, it is.
Woo!
What happened? You're smoking again.
Almost
Or are
head-on
you
collision.
smoking again?
So yeah, Saved, if you want to, these things are so nimble.
They really are.
And the guns don't
They
pack,
actually got good cannons, too.
yeah, they don't pack too terrible a punch, and the spread on them isn't too bad either.
Mm-mm.
So they're decently accurate. Ow, ow, shit, no, no.
I mean, the planes get destroyed at the littlest touch. But
Yeah, they're delicate, but
That must have been the cheapest
What just
jewelry
happened?
order I've ever had.
what in the, I,
You don't want to know what happened?
I'm okay. Nailed it. Oh, the visual of that was just amazing.
And Pyre says he farted again. Yep. I'm
Wait,
kind of
farted?
tempted to.
What?
Biplanes are like your entry to your waifus.
You know what? I'm gonna bookmark this site because this thing's cool and not expensive. Just shocking. Now that.
Whoa! No, don't crash! No! Oh, you idiot.
I see you down there. I see you down there. No, game, I will not reduce speed. You go to hell. I will increase speed. Oh god, no. Now is not a good time for my gun to jam.
Oh god, no. Oh god, no is bad, right?
Not a good time. Come on, reload. Reload. Unjam, damn you! I've got a beautiful shot. He's right there. Now there's a friendly in the way, and now you reload. Damn it.
So sorry. By the way, am I still
Yes.
in like screen and everything? Because I can never tell.
Oh, somebody just knocked my pilot out.
Yeah, that happens.
I did. I'm right on your six.
Alright. Oh yeah, you're right there. Wow.
Last plane, right behind both of them.
Seabag says best crash landing ever.
Slow.
Yeah. This little thing is really slow.
Pyro says, what kind of waifus do you have that you can enter them with biplane? And Noah says, yes, Vi, you are on screen.
They're like those anthropomorphized airplane waifus.
Like the movie Planes.
Kinda. Like, I'm referencing some like artwork I saw on DA a while back, but
Oh,
Okay.
you guys getting shot on?
whoa. I see a lot of tracers. Oh,
Yeah.
no. Oh god, that guy's right on my ass. You know, the good thing about this thing being so slow, it means most other planes can't actually fly slow enough to stay on me for too long. Plus, I can
Okay, that
also...
one's cool. I'm kind of wishing I'd ordered that one.
I can keep an eye on ground units for much longer. Ah, damn, gun jam!
Jake Awesome says, what's the best way to get research points?
Just play the game. Either that or invest in some gold. But
Pyro says, aircraft, waifu, question mark, carrier.
the progression rate in this game is actually fairly decent, so like investing in gold that you can then turn into research is nice, but it's not at all a necessity. And I think when you first join the game, you get a little stack of gold anyway, so you know you can put that toward like a skin or one of the premium planes, or toward just boosting research to get some of the other stuff early. I've hung on to mine because I haven't decided what I want to do with it, but the option is there.
Save says, I think my internet just shot itself. Stream's loading like every 5 seconds.
Ah, bummer.
No, it says, do well and use boosters to optimize RP earned.
Yeah, I need to activate my boosters, come to think of it.
Uh-oh.
I also need to get the hell out of this valley because it's getting dangerous in here.
Yeah, I'm dead.
There's like 5 enemies. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, my tail is out. No! I couldn't bank.
Oh, wow, okay.
Bob says he's gonna save you.
No, he's not. Because I don't have a wing, and I'm dead.
Sorry, Bob. He dinged.
They tried.
But it counts.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna try to get that artillery over there. Don't you see me, don't you see me, don't you see me. You just keep looking straight. Okay.
Seabag asks, what map is this?
I don't know. It's the first time I've ever played on this map, so I don't know the name.
Ghost, why are you just...
It is African cannon light vehicles.
Oh, okay.
I got bored.
Oh, hi, Ghost. I'm a little ways behind you. Bangy, bangy. Damn it. Hit it. Didn't kill it.
Pyre says, time flies like an arrow and fruit flies like a banana.
What?
I don't know.
Get it.
I feel like I just took LSD.
I get it.
I did it. I did it.
I think I get it.
Oh no. Reload, reload.
Bombs right now.
Yeah, I know, me too. I missed my Stuka. I was so happy when, like, as soon as I unlocked the Stuka and I flew with it, I flew my first, like, deathless round. Like, I never died the whole time.
Nice.
Oh, hi.
Cool if you can get a crew in like a bomber.
That would be pretty sweet.
Cynthia says, okay, guys, I say goodnight for now, and
Alrighty.
had a hard day behind the bar today.
Ah. Is that what you do with it? I've never asked. Are you a bartender?
Yeah, no.
Oh, cool.
And Miss T says, hey, guys.
Whoa, I'm dying.
Hello, Miss T.
Press J, press J, press J.
No, I'm just on flame. I'm not dead yet, but I don't know what shot me.
I don't know. But you are flaming pretty colors, let me just say. Oh, there goes your tail. And goodbye.
I think he gets high from the fumes coming off. It's just pretty colors.
Well, at least you'll
Something
die
like that.
happy.
Wow, this is actually a fairly close match. They might come back, so I'm going to try to get that last artillery. Get it.
Seabag says, it's because bananas. Bananas are fruit.
Banana phone?
You got it.
Got it.
Yay.
And
Wow, I was pretty low that time. Alright, what have I researched? Yay, engine parts. Alright, well, as adorable as that thing is, I think... Yeah, I'm gonna go back to German. Back to mein Stuka. Okie dokie. Actually, I want to check while I'm waiting on some of the new customization stuff I've unlocked. Oh, I guess I'll have to leave this one alone. Well, let's try you. Customization. Let's see here. Yeah, this is something that I got a note in my next episode on this game, is that decals are actually unlockable essentially via achievement. Mammy. Pappy. Grasshopper. Gentleman Jim. I put the black dog on my English plane. Oh hey, I got a victory mark. That's cool. You know what? Why not? I'll put that on. Oh my god, it's huge.
Yeah.
that's
Scale
what
you.
she said.
Wow.
Cue the Shaft voice. You damn right.
Oh my god.
There we go.
What happens when you're surrounded by men?
Got my victory marks there now. Sweet. I like you. Let me do the show armor. Wow. That's not comforting at all. I clicked show armor and nothing changed.
That's because Doom.
Well, show X-ray. Okay, so engine there. Okay, so the gun boxes are actually there. This is actually kind of like educational.
Doing the learnings.
Oh no. I need to turn that off. I figured it would automatically turn off. Off. There we go.
Wow. Is it? Huh. It's 8:18. Kind of surprised.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I could play this game for hours.
I know.
I love this game. I'm so sad I put it off playing for so long.
No, it says, Mr. B, any specific plans for this game, like vehicle coverage?
I want essentially like I'm gonna be a little self-indulgent with this game. I want to unlock like my favorite historical vehicles and stuff, and like if they do any of the like events and stuff, like I was sad when I learned that, like you mentioned in the comment, that mechs were in the game, like functioning, like you could play as them and use them, but they were only for one day on April 1st. If they do that again, I am so doing that. And whatever other stuff like that they do. So I don't have any like hard and fast plans for it, but it's definitely going to be like a periodic series on the channel for a while. One that I kind of come back to whenever I kind of get the itch.
Bob says, or tank tactics?
I could switch to tank for a while.
Pyra says it's 2:20 a.m. for me. Wow.
You guys want to switch to tank or want to keep aircraft?
I'm good either way.
Either way.
I think he was talking more about plans for the game. Like,
Oh, like what I want to unlock?
no, for episodes and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Episodes, I'm probably just going to end up like showcasing like new planes whenever I unlock them. Like, I meant to do an episode on my Virgin flight with the Stuka, but I unlocked it and I was in no mental place to record, so I was like, screw it, I'm just going to enjoy myself with this one. I'm just going to play with it, and then I'll do an episode on it later once I'm a little better with it, to cover some of the things that I've yet to talk about with the game in episodes. Like, I know I've missed some stuff. Like, I only realized last night that there's the multiple different like modes. There's arcade, realistic, and simulator. I didn't know those were in the game. And they address some of the issues of like how some of the controls can feel a little like slidey and arcadey sometimes. Like, those address those things, and they make the gameplay instead of like hardcore mode, so it's even more like historically accurate and like punishing and brutal. Which, if you're in the mood for that, is an awesome thing. Like, I keep finding new bits of depth to mention in this game, and I'm learning more about it every time I play. So like even tonight, like, you know, Bob was able to show like, yeah, hold C and you can actually look around without having to actually change your heading, which is incredibly useful. I gotta try that in cockpit view next. That would be really cool. I gotta try that. And I'm ready, by the way.
Pyro will BRB.
Okay.
I think Bob is the only person who's ready right now.
He's back, and Bobman says, I left a rundown of realistic battles in the comment of the newest episode for you.
Oh, sweet. Thank you. Okay, I think Bob's good.
Hopefully I survive 1 good seconds.
I had one comment on the first War Thunder thing, was like, I think you're using Russian tanks. I'm like, yeah, I am. I clicked Russian.
I think I forgot to switch to tanks.
Well, we'll do another air battle and then we'll do tanks next time. That's fine. We still got a while. But yeah, it's like I'm like, yeah, I'm using Russian.
No, it says, I'd suggest playing tank realistic battles more than arcade. It plays entirely to the strengths of the mode.
Nice. Oh god, I spawned inside of a cloud.
Final
Did
Fantasy?
you really?
I would make a Final Fantasy game, but I'm not playing any Final Fantasy.
Plain Babs will not be of kill. I don't know. Like, are you into RPGs in general? Then I can recommend some of the Final Fantasy titles. Not a lot of the newer ones. Like,
I've seen some of the new ones.
like none of the 13s. No.
Gonna go to bed.
Wait, are you gonna go to bed?
No, I'm saying I've seen some.
Oh.
That make me want to go to bed.
Oh, okay, I see.
Taking off from the airfield was fun.
I've never done that.
Pyro says, ever heard of singularity Russians in time travel?
Well, what?
I don't know.
This sounds like the episode of a Doctor Who.
Limrose says, hello, how are you?
Oh, hello, Limrose. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Embodiment says, does a little, hey guys, emoticon thing. Hello!
Thank you for joining. Alright, I think I have my plan. Bombs away! Alright. Yeah! Oh, I didn't kill him! I only hit him. Alright, fine. Trying to bomb moving vehicles is difficult. Oh snap, there go the Klaxons.
Uh-oh.
Because I am raiding their airbase.
Bum, bum, bum. No, it says you're gonna get flacked kind of hard, methinks.
Yep. But this is where the Stuka excels. Because I've realized this thing can take an utter beating and keep flying.
Pyro says, if you could, what video game universe would you live in?
Probably either the Elder Scrolls or Fallout.
I'm totally going Elder Scrolls.
Like,
Magic for the win.
like Morrowind era Elder Scrolls? Yeah. Yeah.
No, it says, Mr. B, have you noticed the shells flying out of the guns as you fire?
Yep. It's actually a really nice touch.
Sky Discovery says, hello.
Hello, hello. Wow, we got a lot of new people coming in tonight.
Some guy.
Bunny says, Legacy of Kain.
Ooh.
No,
I don't
it
know.
says, not saying living in Stalker.
Legacy of Kain would only be cool if you were a vampire, because living the life of a human in that universe is
Sucks.
fucking terrible.
Yes.
Humans have never had it good in Legacy of Kain. Die. Die, yes.
I live in the Killing Floor universe.
That would also probably be bad.
Oh my God.
It
Inside
would.
the cockpit. What the heck?
Wait, what?
You can go inside the cockpit.
Yeah, if you tap V, you can actually do a cockpit view.
I never knew I could do that.
And this game actually supports the Oculus Rift, so think about that for a second.
Easy.
But you're in the air.
Easy.
Okay, good.
Actually, I want to test this. Hang on. Let me switch to cockpit. Oh, no. There we go. And then hold... Yes! I can look around from the cockpit. That is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh! I love that. Oh, man. I have been hammering their airfield this whole time, and yet they are way ahead of us. Do I have to actually, like, damage the airfield itself?
Maybe. Why not? I don't know.
It's not nice.
I don't know this game, man.
I don't know. I've taken out all of their anti-air over here. So I...
No. I think it's because they're taking out our tanks.
Oh god.
Insert Stargate reference here, says Pyro.
Was I not
Bombs and
supposed to...
rockets do damage, says Bob.
Gotcha.
Noah says, Mr. B, when the Oculus and or omnidirectional treadmills become more available, do you plan on doing any coverage on them or with them?
Oh yes. The only reason I don't currently have one of the development kit versions of the Oculus is I'm poor. Like, I would love to do Oculus stuff.
Oh,
I just couldn't afford to back them to get a DK. So, oh man, I got killed. But yeah, like if it's ever within my realm of affordability, or if they ever do like giveaways and I get lucky enough to get one, oh yes, you can actually absolutely expect some Oculus coverage from me. I just don't have an exact date on that, obviously, because I don't know when that's going to be.
I'd love to see you do horror games on the Oculus.
Oh my god. I would lose my mind in horror games on the Oculus, because I like, coming from such a paranoid background, like any of you guys who are new, I was raised by cops. When you're raised by cops, the right way at least, you're kind of raised to always be on your guard, like you're always paranoid. So I'm a kind of twitchy guy. So like, I can kind of live with that in normal horror games, but put me in an immersive VR situation, I might accidentally punch my damn screen.
Yeah. Pyro says Fallout 4 with Oculus and treadmill.
That'd actually be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool. But you'd need one of the motion tracking guns and stuff.
Oh wow, someone was about to crash into me there at the very last second.
Noah says, would you go for a walk in Stalker with the Rift and game controller treadmill given the opportunity?
Absolutely. As long as there are no bloodsuckers.
Hell yes, I would totally do that.
You just keep them damn bloodsuckers. Yeah, well, controllers I don't think would be too scary in VR.
Would, because they're the ones that drag you towards them and do the weird shenanigans
like
that would probably make me puke.
Your vision distorts, yeah. Which I think would actually be pretty, like, well reflected, I suppose. Like, you'd feel very disoriented by it, but I think that would actually work to that system's advantage.
Hey, Bob, is oh sweet Christ, I almost hit you at the end.
Yeah, I saw that.
No says, we in a tank now?
Yeah, I'm switching to tanks.
Pyro says, running from Deathclaw and treadmill breaks.
Oh, Jesus. Running from... Like, you guys don't know. There's actually... There was a thing that we were going to do a while back, and I may still yet do. It's the reason I made, as some of you are aware on my DeviantArt page, a set of replica, like, cosplay NCR Riot Gear armor. I was going to do, like, a video review of sorts on Fallout New Vegas, interspliced with, like spoof video, kind of the way that like Angry Joe has done in some of his stuff, and like the Nostalgia Creek, where they'll do some of their like costumery.
I'd appreciate an invite. I'm gonna bump down because I'm rolling with some T3 German destroyers.
Gotcha.
Invite.
I don't know if we can though, because we're still at 4, so I don't know. But what was I gonna say?
Let me see.
Oh yeah. So one of the scenes that was going to be in that was going to be like cutting from game footage to real footage, game footage, real, and it was going to be me getting chased by a Deathclaw, like running through the desert, like shooting over my shoulder. And when we were filming that, I ended up like busting my ass, and we kept that footage.
That guy says, so I got Amir's beard in Payday 2, or Almir's beard. That would be the picture that we, yeah. Wow. I will never get that image out of my head. It fits Clover very well, says that guy. I'm sure it does.
You mean Rasputina? Oh, okay. Bob
or
says
Stalin.
he'll let Noah take his spot.
I like to think about letting him take my spot.
Oh, okay.
I need food.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what we'll do.
Okay. Do we need to form a new squad, or can you transfer squad lead to me?
I was looking at that, and I was trying to see if I could, but doesn't look like it.
Okay.
User joined your channel.
I'll just start a new one here in a minute then.
Alright. Yeah, I'll kick you guys.
Okay. I'll start a new one momentarily. There we go. So, let's see. Squad... How do I send an invite?
Go to your friends list,
Oh, there we
Then
go.
go to Steam Friends.
Where's what the? Oh, add friends from Steam. Yes.
Yep.
There we go.
Noah
And
says,
then
I mean,
below
Bobman and
that,
I have a
you
brilliant take
Steam
strategy to
Friends,
put on
you go
display.
there and add people.
Where's?
Seems to be. I just sent you a friend request, I believe.
Hey, I don't see it.
Click on the little icon of the head on the top.
Are you in your contacts?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't
You
think
click
so.
on add friends from Steam.
Yeah, I did that.
But now look underneath that. There's Steam Friends.
No, there's not.
Nothing shows up.
Uh,
Didn't add it correctly.
Oh, bummer.
I have you guys. I can try to like start up a thing.
they're in. Bob says they're in your fought together tab too.
Okay. Yeah, I've got Ghost. Oh, there's Noah. Add Waskar. Add.
Want me to get a party together?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Okay. I think I've added all 4 of you guys now.
Mark, invite Ghost, and invite Mr. Whiskers. One thing I wish is that when you're squad, they would show everybody's tanks next to each other in the garage.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
That'd be pretty sweet.
And I'm not saying it's because I want to show off my headset, but
But you're not saying it's not either.
It'd be cool.
I'm not
though,
saying I love the headset.
It'd be weird seeing a freaking like a Chinese tank on one person's and a Japanese, then an American and a British tank, and it's like, what are you all doing here?
Well, I mean, it's already kind of weird to see that in battles anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was when you join a faction, like, I thought everybody on your team would be of that nation. Nope!
Wait, did Ghost drop out? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Jake Awesome says, gotta go by and you're welcome for the follow.
Oh, awesome.
Alright,
Thank you much.
Thank you for opening up the spot. I appreciate it.
Huh?
Alright. I said thank you for opening up the spot.
Whatever. I'll go get food because I'm starving. So.
Okay. Enjoy sus comida.
You guys in a bit.
Alrighty.
Well, Bob.
Pyre says theirs is a place just over the English border where you can buy tanks and other such military vehicles.
Wow. Is it legal to take them back over the border?
All 100% illegally.
Okay, Bobman and I are going to show you a great strategy we call the Stug Wall.
Stugwall. Yeah, not gonna lie, I was researching Stugs just so I could join you guys with Stug Squad.
I don't even know what any of these things are. Because I'm too lazy to research.
Stugs
I
are
can choose
little...
the Stug Life.
Stug Life chose me.
Stug Life chose me.
They're little, like, low-to-the-ground anti-tank armored units.
Bob,
Yeah. They're
Bob
base-made
says-
tank destroyers, and they will ruin your day.
Yeah.
The only tank I have right now is the little crappy M2A4.
The default Russian BT-5 is actually pretty solid.
Should we play realistic? Because I'm
Bobman
thinking we'd have a
says-
lot of fun.
you can buy ex-Czechoslovakian tanks, and Pyre says yes, and it's like 3 hours away.
Wow.
So it is legal to bring them back over, which is horrifying.
Well, I mean, technically it's actually legal to own a flamethrower in the U.S., which
You
is
just can't
weird.
have the,
Isn't there like a 49 state legal flamethrower that was built as, or no,
Yeah.
50 state legal.
Yep. You can also own RPGs, you just can't own the actual
ammunition.
Gs.
No, own the rocket.
Yeah, like the launcher, not the rocket themselves.
Can't you like downcal them to 50 and then they're legal?
I don't know, I haven't heard that.
I wouldn't do that to an RPG though. I would have the heart.
That just sounds dangerous though too, like making that modification could not be safe.
No, like I think it was FPS Russia. He had a small or something.
Pyre says
He just
they don't work. No.
Downcaled it to 50.
Gotcha.
Alright, so realistic battles or
Uh,
arcade.
I don't know, I've never done realistic, but I'm game for it.
Realistic is basically move slowly, always face forward, And if you see anybody fire, just ammo dump at them.
Can do.
Yeah, and also, basically, enemies are not marked. Only friendlies are marked.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So if it moves and it doesn't have text over its head, kill it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What tanks are you guys rolling with?
BT5 for
yeah.
the T26.
BT5, BT7, and a T50.
Alright.
Oh, and I've also
Are
got
any
the
of those destroyers?
T26. T50, I don't think it's actually a tank destroyer, but it's got a heavier cannon than the others, if I recall correctly. So far, the one that I tend to do the best with is the BT7.
I don't Russian tanks. The only Russian tank I know is the one with, it's like a tractor with a cannon strapped to it.
Well, humorously enough, that's kind of what the BTs are, because like they're some of the most fast-moving tanks, and they've actually got some decent caliber cannons on them. So, like, I kind of find myself unintuitively playing with those, where I'll like rush people, and I'll move so quickly around them laterally that their turret rotation can't keep up with me, just circling them.
Catch me if you can.
Yeah.
The deadliest thing you can have in Scotland without great difficulty is a kitchen knife.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. Like, most of the UK is fairly weapon restrictive, which is part of why I won't live there. I used to want to, but then I learned that. I'm like, never mind. Because once again, a product of having gotten raised by cops, I feel naked if I don't have home defense weapons. Because for most people, like, I can understand where people are just like, well, who's really gonna come after you? I mean, like, never mind that home invasions actually happen and robberies aren't a myth, but for cops, it's even more likely. Like, people know who you are and they don't like you because you put their cousin in jail last week. Like, I had to be told a few times as a kid, like, here's a vehicle description. If you see this, either run out the back door and hide in the woods or call the cops immediately. Like, those were real talks I had to have at, like, age 5 with my parents.
Have you ever seen that vehicle?
Actually, yes. However, it was... the funny story here, really, like, hilarious, even though I almost would have killed a man. But the short version of it is, they had a disgruntled employee that my mom used to supervise who was very resentful of the fact that she was basically involved in having him shown the door from employment. And so, because of some of his very erratic behavior and him having made some violent threats, then she told me, I think I was like 7 or 8 at the time, maybe a little older, I may have actually been as old as 10, but she basically told me, like, here's what his vehicle looked, it was a white Jeep, here's what he looks like, if you ever see him come to the house, you know, against the usual, like, get the hell out, and, you know, call me, or, you know, call cops, whatever. And, like, I'd been told that about a few different things a few times, so I didn't think a whole lot of it. And then, a couple of weeks later, I'm sitting in our living room watching TV, and our old front door was, like, one of those that had a big giant pane of glass in it. Like, it was not very, like, secure. So I'm looking out the glass of the front window, and the front door, and I see white Jeep roll up, and dude get out of it, matching exactly that description. I'm going, oh crap, this is not good. And so I immediately run to the back of the house, and I check the drawer where I knew that there was supposed to be a weapon, but my dad had apparently taken it with him. So there was no weapon in the house. Otherwise, I'd have probably shot the guy the second he came to the door. And so, you know, I ran back to my room, and my room had a window that could, from an angle, look out onto the driveway. And he kept pounding on the door and pounding on the door. And then I looked through the window. I kind of feathered down one of the blinds, and I saw him go away from the door, go back to the Jeep, and he started reaching into the back of the Jeep for something, and in my mind I'm going, oh god, he's going for a gun! So I ran to the back, snuck out the back, and basically ninja'd my way through the woods, circled back around, went to our neighbor's house, who at the time actually worked for the same sheriff's office as my mom did, and I told her what was going on. So she was, you know, calling folks and making sure that, you know, we had a deputy come down and everything. As it turns out, hilariously enough, not the same guy. It was in fact a dude that my mom was dating at the time who had just gotten a new haircut and had just bought a new Jeep. She was not aware of either of those things yet.
Wow.
So, I would have damn near shot one of my mom's boyfriends had there been a weapon in the house.
Mr. Mediocre says, hey,
Oh.
you're coming to Chili's tonight.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed
we
I am,
are.
buddy.
Hi!
For those of you guys who don't know, Mr. Mediocre is one of the waiters at the Chili's that we usually go to post-stream.
Yep.
That's
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
small world.
Small world indeed.
This is awesome.
Oh my god, the T-50's cannon is so slow. It rotates.
Oh, Pyro says every British tank since World War I has had the ability to make tea.
Are you serious?
I think he is
That's
serious.
another thing. I just wouldn't put it past me.
Exactly, like, part of me wants to say, like, that can't be true, but
But I think it might be.
I know enough British people to think that might be true.
Pyro says you'd give up guns to get free healthcare. And Bunny says sneaks up behind Black. Surprise!
Yeah, like,
How we're rolling the car here.
I joke about it, but I'm not a person you want to sneak up on.
And
Like,
Pyro
I'm
says still a better love
I'm
story
kinda
than Twilight.
I'm kind of twitchy.
He is twitchy.
What, the British relationship with T? Definitely a better love story than Twilight.
I think it was actually your story about almost shooting the dude.
Well, that too. Oh, don't go down that way? Okay.
And Miss T says always loves story time with Mr. B.
Just so full of love.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Bobman says in Canada we have guns and healthcare.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking, like, on a serious level, like, I'm seriously looking at Canada these days.
And here's another from that guy with the beard.
Ow.
Don't hurt yourself. What are you doing?
I realized something hilarious when I was playing last night, though, on
Yes.
tanks.
I did leave out the best part of the meme, Evil Bunny. I did. The surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep.
But yeah, I was driving quickly at an accelerated rate in the tank,
I'm so
accidentally crashed into a rock, and I knocked out my driver.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I still can't,
Oh god, that guy.
I still can't get over the fact that Mr. Mediocre actually popped on.
That's cool.
Made me happy.
Oh, I'm dead.
Bobman says, someone help me, I am stuck.
Stuck?
Yeah,
Stuck?
there's also a Sherman rolling up that is destroying all of us.
Great.
Consecutively.
Is that guy alive? No, that guy's dead.
He's basically going down a firing line.
So I'm dead now, right? I can't go back.
Gonna respawn in another tank.
It doesn't really.
E5?
E5? Huh?
Says Bobman. I don't know.
Oh, it's map location. Hang on, I'm trying to take out this. I think that's a Sherman over there.
But he says, I would hate to be Black's
In the
gunman
box
then.
in the box where one of you is. Yeah, well, I'm in an AA gun, so this will be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
getting sent back to the hangar even though I have tanks reserved.
Ah, damn, nice shot.
Of spawn points, so we get spawn points through performance.
Wow.
Back to the hangar.
That shot managed to kill all of my crew with one shot. Impressive.
Yeah, it's Sherman, I think. M4A1.
Jeez.
Shermans will ruin your day.
No kidding. Well, I am of ding.
Yeah, once you get up to higher levels of like tank destroyers, Shermans are basically the latest and greatest in comedy.
Pyro, YouTube thing, skip to point. No. Never mind, let me read out the ad first. Skip ad.
So I'm back at hangar currently.
Yeah, same here.
Oh my god, wait a minute. I know this!
Oh yeah, that's from Stargate.
Oh god. Oh,
SG1! Oh my god. Okay, hang on, I have to unmute.
I'm out.
man,
Alright.
is you out?
I need to ready. What am I researching, by the way? Researching T28.
I did kind of garbage in that match. I'm not used to tanks that are this light. I know I sound like an elitist.
Do you know if the Russian Su-76M is any good?
the war with Canada. No.
I have not Russianed at all, unfortunately.
Then I will pioneer the field of Russian.
Well, I'm running Russian tanks myself.
Yeah, the Su-76M is the first T2 Russian tank destroyer.
Actually, I might roll Russians because the ZIS-30 typically agrees with. Oh man, just escaped me. Alright, are we ready for another round?
Yeah, I'm good. I just noticed they've got like a 2-man saw on the side of the tank. That's actually really like nice touch.
Evil Bunny says, damn Canadians.
Darn Canadians. Except no, they didn't.
And their Pokemons.
I'm too nice to take anybody's job, friend. Oh, hi, guy.
Stop. Stop. No more.
I'm just waiting for the fart jokes to happen.
Ketron5 says, I'm still a much better plane fan.
Yeah, I've kind of got like different like moods for this game. Like tanks are a bit more like slow and methodical, whereas aircraft are a little more like frenetic. So like I appreciate both of them about equally. I think if I could control aircraft via like a gamepad, I think I'd enjoy aircraft a little more, simply because I got so used to the Ace Combat games, and once upon a time I was actually very good at them. My one little like almost claim to fame was that there was a point where my old roommate was out of town for a few weeks, and he left his Xbox with me, and he had Ace Combat 6, and in the time he was gone, on his account, I couldn't even claim credit for it. Like, I elevated his account up to number 6 in the friggin' world on the Ace Combat 6 leaderboards. And he got back and was just like, why am I a match to all of these amazing people? I'm like, yeah, my fault.
Sorry, that was me.
So he could never play, like, multiplayer again because everybody outclassed him. Sorry.
You're not sorry, don't lie. And Bobman says Ace Combat 6 is the shit.
I really enjoyed it. I really did. Like, my favorite will always
and
be...
There's a whole bunch of Hal jokes going on.
Can't let you do that, Hal. I think my favorite Ace Combat will always be Ace Combat 0.
Oh, hey! Mr. Mediocre says, greeting from Chili's. Elric says hi.
Tell Elric hi for us.
Hi, everybody at Chili's, all of our favorite peeps.
Our usual Chili's crew.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. Any of you that don't, or that can see us.
Or hear us, or
hear us,
whatever.
Whatever the case may be.
If you have a gamepad, I think you can play like with the planes with
Seriously?
the gamepad, considering this game is actually on console.
Wait, it is?
And it's on PS4.
Oh, cool. I didn't know that.
I hopped over to arcade because it's easier and it gets smashed quicker.
Yeah. And you can respawn.
Pyro says, what is Chili's? My heart.
I take it he's a foreigner.
Oh,
It's a restaurant chain here in the
Scottish
States.
Pyro.
Oh, yeah, he's a Scot. So, yeah, it's a restaurant chain.
Says, instant Chili's plug. And Mr. Mediocre says, gotta go, working stuff.
Okay.
And
we'll see you in a while.
There's a guy named Elric? Yes.
Yeah, he's one of our favorite waiters at the Chili's we usually go to after stream. He's a good guy. Good guy.
Mr. Mediocre says, cha.
Ciao, baby.
Bye.
But yeah, it's a sort of like southern style food restaurant chain here in the States. Good food.
Yes, we go there every Friday after stream.
Of course, the thing we've noticed though is because they're a franchised chain, not all Chili's are created equal. Like some are
Captain 5
amazing.
says Texas Roadhouse, though. Yes, they have really good steaks.
Texas Roadhouse is really good.
A bit more expensive.
Mr. B, slow down.
Sorry.
Bunny says, I bet he wields Stormbringer. Tyler says, I went to Florida once. I had Fruit Loops. It tasted the way Snope smells.
Yeah, I don't recommend Fruit Loops.
No.
I don't recommend most American cereal, I'll be honest.
I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Yeah, Cinnamon Toast Crunch is good.
That's it.
You can see.
Bobby says, Noah can't hear you on stream.
Yeah, the other, like, if you want to make fun of your Irish neighbors, don't do Lucky Charms. Like, no.
I used to like Lucky Charms.
No, Lucky Charms, no. bad.
Pretty good. Excuse you.
I know.
They can't hear Noah on stream.
Yeah, my TeamSpeak volume is a little low, so that may be why it is. Oh man, I fired low. Speaking of. Reload. Fire! Man, I missed again.
Wait, Mr. B, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. I think the stream volume is just a little low for you.
Alright.
Ow!
Are you dead?
I am of ding. That shot came from above, so you may want to move. I think that was artillery.
Yeah, already. If it comes from
Uh,
straight above, it's already.
Yeah.
Pirate says also your pizza is terrible. That depends entirely on where you get the pizza.
Yeah, American pizza.
Excuse you.
American pizza is not all created equal.
No. Some of it is the most amazing thing you will ever
Yeah.
taste, and others is you might as well be eating cardboard.
Yeah, like some American pizza is horrible, others
It's delicious.
is the food of the gods.
Miss T says Lucky Charms stopped being good once I hit double digits. And Bunny says, they're after me, Lucky Charms! Looks at the camera. Ladies.
Ladies.
Miss T says, I can hear Noah pretty well. And she says, it depends on the pizza. It does depend. It depends entirely
So does.
on the pizza.
Wasgar coming in front.
Oh, dang, I nearly, destroyed.
You guys hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Seabag says, have you ever had Chicago style?
I haven't actually. I've heard it's like the best in the States, but I've never had it.
Nope. We need to find a good one.
Yeah.
And that guy says, cough, New York pizza,
Wait.
cough.
Wait, is that... I could have sworn I just saw a friggin' rainbow. I could have sworn.
Rainbows are a thing.
They are a thing?
Charms, and they
Yeah.
appear.
Oh. Wow.
Ketchum says the popular place is below. Goddess Pyre says the food of the gods is stuff I can't pronounce. And it's... yeah. And Misty says, I have! Chicago style is amazing!
I've never had it.
And Bunny says, speaking of Irish, I'm 1/15 Irish. Awesome.
I'm a little bit.
Best pizza.
I'm Scotch
Yeah,
Irish.
Yes, it's amazing.
And-
I'm half Norwegian. Does that count?
Oh, right through the door.
Oh.
Got him.
You don't have my permission to speak on pizza until you come to the pizza places near me. Also, I just did a 180 drift, so
Nice.
I'm pretty proud of that.
Okay,
And I have no gun control right now. All right, California would be proud. Why is this thing?
Wow.
I mean, what?
Help! Please save me.
How do I save?
Just kill.
I have no D20.
I'm in a lawnmower. Hold on.
Help! There's an M13 on me.
Bunny says,
Wait,
and German.
where?
I don't think he likes me.
Where are you?
What gives you that impression?
Look on the mini map. I'm south of the A.
Oh, geez, you're way down there.
Hold on, I'm close by.
I don't know, Mike.
Iron brew and custard cream, says Pyro. Apparently that's the food of the gods.
I've just taken a debilitating hit. I think let's just call for a bomber, shall we?
Miss T says, she loves the D&D puns.
I got a kill, so we'll take it.
5, 4, 3. If I call for a bomber and then my tank dies while I'm in the bomber, do I lose my bomber?
No, you can use B of bomb.
Oh, I'm not even in a bomber. I'm in a fighter. Oh well, whatever. I'll do strafing runs.
I played the BT5. It slides so much.
It does, but I like it.
You're a horrible human being.
Bunny says, screw D&D, CNS and space opera is where it's at.
Oh, this thing is not as maneuverable as I thought.
Yeah, we do, Pathfinder.
Like German destroyers, but you know, whatever.
Oh, but you have 2 freaking planes right on your back.
Great.
Yeah, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm trying to cover you with my. Oh, I did a plan. Gee, wow. This
I timed out.
That moment when you win a Crisis game in a giveaway and your PC can't run it, and it's been
Aw.
sitting on your desktop for 4 months.
Oh, that sucks.
Rip.
And the Cynical Pixel says, evening, ladies and gents.
Welcome back, Pixel.
So apparently there's the signs as Greek gods. And I am apparently Eros, god of love and sex.
That No contest. That's probably more information than y'all wanted, but no contest on that claim.
That wasn't what I expected here, but okay. Miss T is Zeus, god of lightning in the heavens.
And pimps.
And pimps, apparently. Pisces, aka Mr. Black
I'm
over
alive.
here. You're Poseidon, god of the ocean.
Good! Like, Poseidon is seriously the most evil god in all of Greek. Like, it's not Hades. Hades is the god of nerds.
Hades is
Like,
awesome. Okay?
Hades is awesome.
And he's got a bamf for
Like,
a wife.
yeah, Persephone is the evil one down there.
Yeah.
She's the badass.
Yep. He just goes, yes, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm dead. I just got hit by a
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have 1 tank left.
I
Yeah.
can't make it without my, like, untouchable German paint destroyers. I'm having a really hard time. I know I sound like an elitist jerk, but
Okay,
once
no,
you're
Bunny says, I'm Aquarius. Okay, let's see. Aquarius. Morpheus, god of dreams and sleep. And Bombman says, everyone knows the best god is Poseidon, god of the Brocian. And that guy says, he goes, yes, dear? Yes, he does. What Persephone wants, Persephone gets.
Oh, yes.
What's Virgo?
And that guy says, so he's every husband ever. Yes. He's
Pretty
the
much.
quintessential husband. And that guy says, I can't disagree with the Zeus thing.
Hey,
Zeus.
climb the tree.
Zeus is god of pimps. Like, I saw a thing on Tumblr a while back that was just like, all these fuckboys, but where's the king? It's Zeus.
Yep.
What's Virgo? What's that one?
I don't know, what is Virgo?
Virgo is Attis, god of rebirth.
Well, that's kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, guess what? Now I can respawn in real life.
So, wait, was that somebody wanting Capricorn?
That was me.
Okay. Kratos, god of strength and power.
Oh snap.
Oh, man.
He's straight up Kratos.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I
My real name is Beelzebub, but you can call me Beels.
Oh my god, I love that one.
What is going on?
Oh,
Oh,
there's an enemy down there. Sup, dude?
I love
That
to
guy
watch-
says, what about Ares? Ares, god of war and chaos.
Ares.
Ares is just Ares, because,
Well, I mean, it's already named.
yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I can't hear the name Ares anymore without hearing Kratos just screaming it.
Pixel says, is this War Thunder? Yes, there is.
Yes,
In
indeedy.
Pyro, there is a god of fire. It is Hephaestus, goddess of weapons and fire.
And the Forge.
And the Forge.
Right as I was about
And
to
Miss T
fire.
is like, yes, thank you, Mr. V, I love that song.
I swear, the God of War series is ruined by me.
I've actually never played it. I've seen a little bit of it played, but I've never played it myself.
One of the better people, at least on YouTube, that I think plays God of War, plays it often, is Excal. Because he just makes the funniest jokes about like just random shit, and just. But the God of War series is just really cruising by. Like, play, or you can watch any like let's play on the God of War series, and just like watch it and just face palm.
Pixel says, it reminds me of World of Tanks.
Yeah, I've actually not played World of Tanks, so I can't
That
really
guy
draw any
says,
direct
Most
comparisons.
deadly human ever.
But I enjoy it.
Doing a bombing run.
Sweet.
Well,
Oh,
can
Miss
I-
T found it. She
Found
she,
what? Oh yes,
Feels.
Feels.
She linked it.
Yeah, if you guys are not familiar with Stephen Lynch,
The
what are
War Thunder
you
before.
doing with your life? Watch Stephen Lynch. He's amazing.
Ah.
He's got kind of a dark and twisted sense of humor, so if you're easily offended,
Don't.
maybe not your thing. But if you've got a sense of humor comparable to my own, you will love it. And I'm out, by the way. I'm cycling through people to spectate.
I destroyed it.
Socks and Sandwich says, hey Cliff.
Hello, hello.
Or Sock Sandwich.
Yep.
Not socks and... I can't read.
This sock
I'm so-
sandwich.
It's Sock Sandwich.
He contacted me on Steam a minute ago, and I told him I was streaming, so he's found his way to us.
And Bunny says, I love that guy. Yes. Stephen Lynch, everybody.
Stephen Lynch for the win.
Like Halloween.
Yes. Halloween is an awesome song.
I just saw pictures of North Korea just won Earth Day, and it's like a space shot where you can see the lights of cities on everywhere but North Korea.
Oh, that's dark but hilarious.
Pixel says, too many red, oranges colors. I don't like being part of the group. So he changed to blue. If I was easily offended, I wouldn't be here and be an insult to Scotland.
Fair point.
I got Pt.3, but what do I do?
Drive fast. Gotta go fast.
Drive fast.
Like
That's
Sonic.
Alright, thanks.
Gotta drive like Sonic.
Gotta go fast. Bullet too slow.
I need to kill Germans and bullets too slow.
Are we of ready?
I am of ready.
And Bauman says, I see what you did there. Dark. Pixel says, do you have any good tanks?
Not yet. Like, I've got some that I've gotten good with, but I wouldn't necessarily call them good. I'm decent with the BT5 and BT7. T50, not so much.
T46, I have a fish tank. Does that count? That was Pyro who says, I have a fish tank. And Pixel says, no. It doesn't count.
Ghosts and goblins and witches roaming the
Cynical
street.
Pixel, you realize the mouse is the, like, highest tier.
Pixel says, get a mouse, I'll be happy.
Yeah, mouse is like the god tier of this game.
Yep.
Too bad the mouse sucked in real life.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason I didn't see the
Sock
field all that
Sandwich
much.
says, what do you call a cow that drives a Mazda?
A what?
I have an answer to this, but I'm not gonna say it.
A Mazda.
That is much more PC than I was gonna say.
That guy
What were you
says,
gonna say?
Suburban mom.
What was this question? What?
She's having trouble breathing over here.
I can't believe you. Why am I married to you again?
Because you like it. You know you like it, as Lydia would put it. I told you guys, my humor gets dark when I'm in a dark place mentally. I am in a very dark place mentally this week, so I warned you all ahead of time.
Pyro says, two fish are in a tank, and one goes to the other and says, do you know how to drive this thing? No. The
I
answer
got
is
it.
no.
Oh, how are almost all of our team using this stuff of Russian?
Pixel asks, what's your rank in this game, Mr. B?
5, I think?
And Bunny wants to know what happened. He said something, and I...
Oh, is this a ramp? Oh, I'm taking tank off the ramp.
This stuff does not want to turn.
no complaints from me about your dark humor, Mr. B, says Miss T. Of course, you'll never complain.
Oh my god. This stuff
It makes you cackle.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, bruh. Yes. I have done it.
That's a yes.
If you're moving quickly enough and you try to turn to save yourself from not flying off the edge of a cliff, but you don't time it right and you do fly off the cliff, yeah, you'll flip your tank. I might be... Oh, okay. Oh, you mean like just drive too fast, turn, and then like flip it and roll.
Stop pushing me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Haven't done that
Bunny
yet,
says, what
spawned-
is the something fight? It was about the, what do you call a cow that drives a Mazda? He said,
Do me a solid and hit that guy.
but...
Hey, if you guys see
he had a very questionable answer.
kill him.
And,
I spawned inside of a rock.
Sock says, Cliff sounded like he was about to throw up and he was laughing at the fish in the tank joke. And Misty goes, B, you just drifted a tank.
And I'm telling physics to kindly sit down and shut the hell up, because
And Pixel says,
what is
"We
life?"
Can't hold on much longer. And Misty goes, why, yes, you know exactly how much I will cackle at the dark humor. Oh, I do know.
Help.
Pirate says, a horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, why the long face? The horse is incapable of understanding the human language. He's on the floor and leaves.
Help.
And that guy says, Tank can't even.
I forgot how to tank.
Miss T goes, well, why are you, you're having quite a problem there. And Buddy's like, damn it, Vi, tell me. Okay, so what do you call a cow who drives a Mazda? Say it.
A suburban mom.
Yeah.
I'm a terrible person. Yeah, Tumblr's gonna hate me one of these days. As soon as
Okay.
I come to their notice.
You're not doing too bad. They haven't noticed you yet, so...
One day. Oh God.
Come
Miss T
with
goes,
me,
"For instance, right now I'm wheezing.
and you'll be
Sock says, physics, why?
in a world of pure imagination.
And Bob says, I am coming to save you. I am of coming to save you. Bunny is...
I love how this
Bunny's
guy's
just
driving
laughing
past me,
his
like,
ass off.
staring at me like, wow, that happened.
And Sam's just like, take handstand. Help me.
Dude, ram me.
I think he's
don't
trying.
mean it like that, but you know what I
I
mean.
think he's trying.
Knock me over.
Destroyed some dude.
Somebody save
Thanks.
us.
Thanks.
I don't think it worked.
Oh, wait, hang on.
I give the stream 2 more goes, and then I'm just gonna stop trying, Sis Pixel. And oh my god, what the hell just happened?
How do I...
And Miss T is dying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah! Yes! He attached a... Oh. Yes! He attached a tow rope.
Please!
Attach the tow rope.
Please save us.
Thank you. Dude, tow me out of this. Oh, it snapped the rope.
That's bad.
Push. Let's push.
Oh, tank is combat ineffective. You guys see Java the Hutt being a little jabroni in chat?
You know...
Bunny says best stream ever. And Pirate goes,
Well,
in a world where there is a lack of physics. Mommy, is this why Dad came home from war with PTSD? It was he was in broke the rope.
Mommy, why does Dad cry when people do handstands? No! No, not again! Okay, I'm free. Okay, that was just too close.
And
Okay.
Pirate says somebody call the Respect Royal Society of Preventing Cruelty to Tanks.
You broke.
Sock says, physics, why are you ruining all the things?
This is not way tank look naturally, so no one will suspect you are secretly tank.
Tank must go, his people need him. Pixel gets Mr. Black, killed by physics. Miss T is trying not to swear, because she can't breathe, because this is wonderful.
See, I don't know if Tumblr hasn't noticed this yet. I don't know who has, but then again, he has a lot of time in the life.
Putin knows.
There he goes back.
Pixel says, I have a whole 5 bars and stream no load. I'm so sorry, Pixel.
Sorry.
Except you probably won't hear this.
Ghost goes to bed.
Oh, you going to bed, man?
Ghost has been up for like 26 hours.
Oh, Jesus, yeah,
Does not want to stay up any longer.
You don't have work tomorrow, do you?
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no,
Dude,
no.
get some rest.
But not until 2 p.m., so...
Oh, well, at least you got time to sleep.
Help, help.
Enjoy.
I'm gonna die. Goodbye,
That guy says, oh
everybody.
crap, I need to eat. It's 10:12.
everybody.
Good night. Have a good one, man.
Good night.
Have a good one.
User disconnected from your channel.
What do you get when you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
A lot of noise.
Guys, by the way, there's a tank
Yeah.
on me, and I need help because he's bullying me.
He's bullying you.
Is it Mubot?
He is.
Has Mubot-
Mubot was armed with a tank.
Oh, good lord, that's
Goodbye.
scary.
It's just now physically manifested. Seriously, I have 2 tanks firing at me. I'm sure
Uh,
one was used as
Oh!
the light speed
Well,
tank.
I done goofed.
Alright, good.
Well,
You can't hit me, that's kind of
I see a
fun.
floating bullet, says Pixel. A flat miner
Bob, help.
with the piano thing.
Help.
If you drop a piano down a mine shaft, it's a flat miner. What do you call a shop for lotion and hand soap that was opened by a murderer?
Oh, yay. Thank you, Bob. Bob, you are the savior of Hummins.
Bobman is the real MVP.
Bobman is the real MVP.
Bloodbath and Beyond.
You know, there's a joke I've seen
I actually kind of like
on
that one.
on Giant in the Playground that was just like, things my DM has told me. No, you cannot name your weapon shop Bloodbath and Beyond. Oh, what's up?
Well, thank you.
Oh god, no, Waskar, this is not how baby tanks are made.
Bunny asks.
No.
Bunny asks, "Did Black, do you tank, bro?"
Oh wait.
Do you even tank, bruh?
No, I don't. Air battle. I want. Oh. Can I do?
Okay,
Okay, guys. Connect the air battle in 5 seconds.
okay.
And I'm on.
Godspeed.
How do I
I'm totally protecting you.
How do I drop bombs?
Spacebar.
Face.
Your tank just needed safety bumpers, says Pyro.
I have no bombs.
And
Then you're stuck with
Pixel
guns.
says, "Black, do you even Sherman, bro?"
I don't have a Sherman yet.
And Pixel says, "Needs train tracks."
Oh, snap.
That
Got
guy
him
says,
between
"There's
the
a term
rocks.
for what Wasker is doing. Porn." Bob says, "Why would Black be a goddamn Sherman?" And Sock says, "Tanks don't agree with physics."
I kamikaze.
You know,
Pixel says, "In a sign that says student tanker."
I just realized something sad.
What?
Our face cam is very probably in the way of the, like, Sniper Elite style death cam of the shots.
Probably is.
That's sad.
Oh,
Right
I
behind
don't
you
like
guys.
Germans.
I promise
Germans
not
are
to try
garbage.
that is sad.
Be up behind you. I will not try to mate. I promise.
I will not try to mate.
Face cam.
Uh-huh.
That might throw
I
off
don't
the
trust
fight.
you. Stop
Oh,
trying to
okay.
steal my man.
Contact! Contact!
I see it.
Ow. Eh.
I
Ha
was trying to steal his tank.
Okay. Bunny says, "I want to see tank porn." No. No.
Hey, Rule 34, man. I'm sure it's out there somewhere.
And Misty says it definitely is in the way. Our face cam is in the way.
Searching for War Thunder content, I have found it already and I regret it.
Well, question answered.
Ow. What's hitting me? Oh,
Ow!
So we're
Ow.
missing tank round hitting people in the. So we're missing tank rounds hitting people in the nuts. Pixel says, "The moment you realize you can't watch your favorite streamer because internet's being a bitch."
Aww.
Aw. I'm sorry.
That bites. I would fix if I could. Rip your connection.
Ripping pepperoni.
And Misty says, "Bunny, just look for Transformers stuff." Thank you for that.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, Transformers are already somewhat humanoid, so you know
Oh,
Rule
I
34
know
has
it's
gotten there.
I know.
I don't even think it's worth guessing. You just know.
Yeah.
Fact.
If it's at all humanoid in any way,
Yeah.
shape, or form, on day one it will exist.
Misty says, "I promise you will find it, and you might regret ruining your childhood."
artillery fire.
Like, you cannot Google any children's show ever anymore.
No, don't ever.
Already on myself this one out.
Alright. All modifications. Very cool. Let's get those.
Skrillex song or Transformers orgy. That guy says, "I saw an old man get hit by a train because he didn't hear me say look out." Because I didn't.
That's dark.
That is dark.
I'm gonna hope that's just an anti-joke.
I hope that's an anti-joke.
I think it
I
is.
think that's an anti-joke. That's an anti-joke. That's gotta be an anti-joke.
Want to hear an inside joke? Why the girl fell off the swings?
Because she had poor coordination.
Because she had no arms or legs.
Well, that's even worse.
It's so bad. It makes me laugh.
Yeah, Bob says he knows Menthius went offline, but he'd like to hop into TS with us. Having seen Bobman and his, like, character and demeanor and everything on Noah's stream, I would not be against that. I would welcome Bobman amongst us.
Bobman
It is-
is the cool
It is
So-
9:18,
bro.
by the way.
Real
I
talk
would-
here.
Agree.
Like, not gonna lie, Bob, no offense, seriously. Not the voice I expected to come from you, but I like you. You make for a very good commentator, so would not mind having you amongst us whatsoever. So, like I said, I'm not going to hand out the
Pixel's gonna head out.
the
'cause
TS thing.
He can't watch the stream. It's not loading.
Oh,
And
that's a
T-Bag
shame.
says, knock knock.
who dar? But yeah, I'll
Pixel says, Godspeed.
Oh.
It's never the voice anyone expects. I'd imagine that.
Have any of you ever hit that while in the hangar, that little like cube on the left?
Cube on the left.
An arrow right above it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the armor thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows where your armor is, and if you click it some more, it's the X-ray view.
Buddy says, how many babies does it take to paint a wall?
Mm.
I don't know.
But yeah, I'll message Methius and see if he's cool with sending you the TS connection stuff.
That guy says, what's the only thing I like more than a baby nailed to a tree? A baby nailed to 10 trees.
Well, that's just grim and dark.
And Seabag says, knock
That was
knock.
my question.
With a bandsaw.
It's not the girl on the swing.
What about the girl on the swing?
The one you were talking about, it wasn't her. Because,
Oh,
you know, she had no arms and legs.
right.
Ah,
I'm confused.
it was a joke based on your joke.
Oh.
This is going into some dark territory. Let's,
I know.
let's
Can
shift
we, like-
subjects.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I have an appropriate for this.
Oh,
An appropriate anti-joke.
okay. If it's relevant.
I've said this before, but I don't know if I should say it, to be honest. Because it's appropriate, but it's pretty bad.
As long as it fits within the community guidelines.
To my knowledge, it does.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, don't ban me just yet.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
Keyword.
Wait, hold on.
He's like checking it to make sure.
Hold on. Hold
So
on.
Pixel is heading out.
Okay. If you can hear me, have a good one, Pixel.
Okay, hold on. I'm just making sure. Make sure real quick before I say this. Okay, are you guys ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Why was Mr. Eco on the porch?
Mr. Eco?
Yes.
To water his lawn, because that's economically friendly.
No.
No.
Jermaine in the house says, yo.
Yo.
Hello.
Jermaine is in the house, I suppose.
Indeed.
That
We're
was
getting a lot of new people. It's probably because I'm streaming War Thunder.
Yep.
Because the nuclear blast painted him there.
Of course, I also had a lot of other new folks. Oh, wow. Jeez. Like, that's not even, like, offensive. That's just like, oh. Wow. But yeah, like, when I last streamed Hawken, we had a lot of new people as well, so.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Guys,
The stream is
I got a
growing.
really good idea. I got a really good idea.
Oh gosh.
This is gonna go horribly wrong.
You know how Bobman just put a link where we can buy tanks? What we do, we buy a BMP, rubberize the treads so it's street legal to run a tank taxi service.
Yes. We will ferry veterans to the VA for free.
You wonder what's
Yeah,
the best part about
veterans,
this?
no, any military personnel gets free service.
Yes.
Best
And
part
road
about
rage
this
isn't an issue because it's like, oh, you got a truck, that's cute. I'll wait 5 of you.
Dave, the best part about this is we'll always get there on time because fuck traffic. I'm in a tank.
Oh my god.
Just mer.
And
Yeah.
Buddy says, how many babies does it take to paint a wall? None. It depends on how many you throw.
Oh.
That's sad.
I don't think about any good anti-jokes.
And Bob says, no, Ed, you bastard, that's my idea. I copyrighted
It's
it and
actually our
everything.
idea. We worked on it together.
I
Just put like the Dukes of Hazzard like horn on it. Dun, 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 just mowing people over. Run over that mom in that car whose joke I still don't kind of get.
You know, like, on a more serious note, like speaking of veterans, like I'm actually trying to work out the details of how to like set up a charity thing for Wounded Warrior, because that's a charity I love. So I don't know when I might have details on that, but just a heads up for any of you guys that might care. Like that's one of the ones I'm really strongly looking at.
Is the
fine.
I think maybe the thing that we did last year or like a couple months ago, the what was it?
Extra Life?
Yeah. Do they not fund the Wounded Warrior program?
No, Extra Life goes to the Children's Miracle Network of Hospitals, which is a great charity, don't get me wrong. But that's the only one that it goes to. So.
Right. Okay. Never mind then. I thought they branched off into different things.
Not that I'm aware of. I'll check that in case you got some news that I missed. But yeah, as far as I know, Extra Life is just Children's Miracle Network.
It might have been some other things similar to that.
I mean, they're just saving kids. I mean, go on.
Right. It's only the future.
Guys,
Oh.
something just occurred to me.
Yep.
Jermaine wants you to poke me.
The
Poke my cheek. Poke.
The first joke people learned, why did the chicken cross the road, is about suicide.
Miss T sent us this.
Tank with a boot.
Illegally parked, obviously.
Somebody had your tank privileges revoked.
Sir, you cannot park your tank in a handicapped spot, sir.
Yeah, they can't totally do that.
So, are we gonna play
Yeah,
or should we call it a night?
I'm ready. I'm just waiting on somebody to click the start button.
I am offended.
Oh. Poke me again. Poke.
I would nose boop. Boop.
I poke you.
What is this turning into?
I don't know. Alright, I am not going
Tank.
T50, because T50 is a little slow for my taste.
Okay, I'm gonna go Pt.3. I'm gonna spawn one, rush their point.
Okay.
Because the Pt.3 is super fast.
The 7 is even faster.
Wait, where are you rushing? I'm right behind you guys.
Russian point alpha.
Bunny says, "Now, kill her and take your place at my side." Never. He loves me too much.
No.
Oh, jeez, I hit a rock and nearly
Oh crap, I'm taking fire and I'm on fire!
39% for War Thunder, so excited! Misty says you're gonna have to kill more than 10 people to pull that off, Bunny. Oh, yep. See, I have defenders. I am protected.
I'm already on fire.
I have ninjas to protect me.
Good.
Kyra says, me and a friend saw a guy who looked like Benny Connolly get out of a taxi in front of a hospital, and it just meant Make-A-Wish Foundation has really stepped up their game.
Guy here. What's up, dude?
I am the stuck.
Roll over. That would be a funny thing if like a tank got stuck like on a rock. It's just like, oh.
My driver is dead.
If stuff can happen, it has to happen to me. Alright, I'm bringing a tank destroyer.
Ooh, that just shattered my entire engine.
I am so sorry for your engine. That sounds very painful.
Stuck and on fire, says Miss T. Rolling over sounds like a good plan.
Stop, drop, roll.
Drop and roll. Hey, Mr. Goofy, I'm right next to you.
What up, buddy? Oh, you're in one of those adorable things. I tried those. I died.
Ruin your day. I would not mock men.
They're just so fragile.
Once you get to tier 3, I'm gonna show you how Hexer rolls. He does it. It's really slow. Oh, burn.
Yo, me and Bob are wrecking this guy. We are bullying him hard.
Good. Bully him some more. Send him to the counselor's office.
Oh my god. Shoot, tank, shoot faster.
I'm trying to stick with Noah, so I've gave him some tank cover because he's like exposed.
I'm the tank destroyer, kiddo.
Oh my, I can't move. Repair. Okay,
I got you. I'm coming to get you.
Bob says once we get to T3, he'll whip out the tiger. I look forward to that.
Now, tier 3 is where it's at. Tier 3 is where the good stuff starts happening.
Sweet.
Pyra says, howitzer taped to a tractor?
Basically.
Pretty much. That's pretty much exactly what that is.
Better.
Oh god.
Got wood on the sides.
Who's?
Plane behind us.
Oh no, that's Bob shooting at us.
Can I?
That's
Oh, this guy hasn't killed me. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Just not in time. Did you kill one of the guys?
I shot at him. I don't think I hit him though.
Alright. He is over this ridge, so I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Buddy says, whip out the tiger? Oh my.
Oh my. Here, I'll crest the ridge first. That way, hopefully he'll fire at me. It'll hit my armor, and then you'll have a clean shot at him while he reloads.
Alright, move
Not
you
over
guys.
this ridge. I think he's further up.
Okay.
He's.
Ira says, I shall name it Jeff.
I think he's skedaddled.
Yeah.
He was around there a second ago. Hold on. I'm right behind
I think he knew we were coming. Because he, like.
Yeah, he got the hell out of there.
The ultimate question, can I climb this hill?
Possibly.
Build up speed first.
Sock says, 51% hype train activate.
Choo choo.
Shoot.
All rise, motherfucker.
I think Vine is probably the best form of comedy to date.
Wait, what? No?
I would agree with you, but it's pretty. Vine's pretty fun.
Oh,
not
Vine.
to date, but like forces a lot of creative.
I think,
dissent.
yeah, the reason that I think Vines end up being so damn funny is because they're very concise. Like, they don't waste their time with, you know, undue amounts of build-up.
I have been scarred for life.
Oh god. Bodybuilder Barney.
I can't unsee it. Make it go away, please.
Yeah. Nice, thank you. He was about to kill me.
I was actually.
Yes. Oh, I remember when that was the truth. Thank you for that, Pyro. Thank you. Miss Hugh says, this beer is good, but I put the bottle cap back on and it wasn't bent enough to pry it back off again. And the bottle opener is all the way downstairs.
Struggle
Use
is
a
real.
barrette. Use a barrette or a
Oh god, Artie.
some other small.
Oh god. Abort! Already on the way. Oh wow, that was an aircraft.
Get out of there. Yeah, those are
Tank.
GTFO. Is that guy alive?
Thank you,
Nice.
Pyro.
He's dead.
Yep.
I love it. Love it. Love it. It's my
Okay.
old nerdiness.
Are you-
Come back.
Are you guys?
Life.
Are you only taking Artie fire, or is there a tank down there?
There was a tank. I don't know if it's still here.
Oh god, there's one down here. Never mind. Hang on, I've got my own issues.
I got
Eh. Why did that do nothing?
shine.
Oh, he's dead. Sweet.
How long does it usually take to repair a tank?
Like 30 seconds or so.
It says in the bottom corner.
Which corner? Oh, there it is.
One of them. It's only two.
Crits. Yes. Got him.
Well, have you seen my screen? There's 6.
Yeah, like I mentioned in my second episode on this game, like I did amazingly well the very first time I played, and then I never replicated that amount of skill. Like it was straight up just beginner's luck.
What was your best round?
But I said that's how I see Origin.
My best tank round was literally the first one I recorded. I don't remember the numbers of it, but I only died like once, and I killed like 7 or 8 people. And my best aircraft round was, again, I don't remember the numbers, but I never died, and I took out like half of the enemy ground forces by myself with a Stuka.
Dang.
Like, I carried that freaking round.
Hacker. I went 12 and 2 one round. And I got called a hacker, and I was like, alright.
Okay.
So if you want
Oh, I wish. Obama reveals Stargate program. I wish. That would make me so excited.
That would fix his public perception overnight.
Sock says, I forgot today was Friday. I was about to go upstairs and go to bed. Trying to build this personal Stargate isn't normal, but on meth it is. I don't think it works like that.
Fair enough.
Where'd you guys go?
I died, so I'm back at spawn.
Miss T says, it's cool, I use my wrestling signet ring. Victory is mine.
Alright,
Wow.
I'm like.
Jermaine says, give the enemy team the purple nurple flurple.
Oh my.
Please.
Are there enemies on the point?
No, just crap.
It says the Stargate finally went further than Vancouver for a change.
Got one. Oh no. No! Right as I was about to fire, he knocked out my frickin' gunner. Son of a beach.
Oh god.
Can I repair? I wish I could repair, like, at will. Where'd you go, buddy?
We're still here.
Where'd you go, buddy? I know you're still over there. There you are. Boom! Shot through the heart!
No.
Oh god, it's too.
What? Did you think that was behind my time?
Well, it is before your time. I'm just impressed that you got the reference.
I almost got the class from a
Socks is 65% choo choo, motherfuckers! And Jermaine says Morgan Freeman voice. Oh.
doing an air battle in a bomber.
Bobby
But-
says shot through the heart. Oh god.
Their entire
In your heart.
Yeah.
Where's their team? Diamond.
Naked. A good way to return to the s-
on the point. Like, go straight for the point.
Okay.
Alright.
I gotta make sure I've still got... Yeah, okay, I've still got one more BT5.
I got 2 tanks left. The one I'm in.
You can love a bad name. Oh, wait. Bobby goes, shot through the heart and you're too late. The PS4 has no games.
True story, because we bought a PS4 and
I
I've
know,
only got
we
2
have
games. Well, now 3.
3.
What's it called?
Being destroyed. I hate some dudes at the point.
The new. What's it called?
And Bob's out.
For Bloodborne looks really good.
Yeah, Bloodborne looks pretty good.
Oh,
I want to blow up a star. Okay. I love that show. I think my family has all seasons of that show, I'm pretty sure. SG1.
how are you going so fast?
BT5, yo.
Alright. I'm in a plane.
I strapped some NOS on my BT5.
And Bobby goes, or is it your to blame? I get confused.
It's actually vodka.
Yes. NOS is all secretly vodka.
Okay, Vin Diesel.
Oh, snap. Nailed him.
Okay.
If I say you might want to get upstairs and
Hey.
punch 1 on the old speed dial.
I kind of had an action movie moment. I killed a guy, ran straight through an arty barrage, and I am untouched.
My grandchildren? 2.
Where'd he go? He disappeared.
Love it.
It's a slender tank.
You're
Whoa.
looking for the M3.
Oh. Sox says Blacklight Retribution is on PS4.
Yeah.
That's cool. Pyro says all of SG1 to Universe is on Netflix. I did not know that. That's cool.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Stick.
This M3 does not like me.
Avoid the arty.
You guys seen the T-35 tank? It's a little bit crazy.
The what now?
The T-35. It's like a Russian tank with 5 turrets.
Whoa. I have not seen that.
Can I have it?
5 guns, like 5 independent turrets.
Wow.
Can I have it?
No, almost all of them broke because of mechanical failure.
Whoops.
I mean, 5 turrets is a little bit of a tall order. Also, I'm being shot from behind, so please help.
Oh. Oh no.
I'm
I
Help! I hear the whisper of death of a bomb.
know. I hear that whistle.
I know.
Alright, I'm repairing. I've got 21 seconds until I'm done repairing. I think I'm gonna die. And I just lag spawned into a rock again. Oh god.
Coming.
Oh lord.
Oh god.
I'll help you in a sec.
Are you guys Skyping or TeamSpeak?
TeamSpeak.
Stop.
Both.
Skype
At the
is
same
horrible.
time.
My tracks are repaired.
IB.
Oh, how about I told you guys about my world sim teacher?
All
He has
reverse
to
full.
try and do it himself.
Wait, he what
I
now?
will integrate with you and
want help?
free you from this. Okay, no, I won't.
I got you. Hit 0, the little hook thing.
0. There we go.
0.
Um,
Hold on.
Is it break?
Miss T says this is beautiful.
Which there's no hit
And
back.
Scottish says, my favorite episode of Stargate SG1? The one with the aliens.
No,
It broke. Can you latch onto me?
Here, let me try.
Sock asks if he could have the TeamSpeak IP.
I cannot hand that out to anybody because it's not actually mine. So unfortunately not.
Okay, he's attached to me pretty well. Let me see
Yeah.
if I can get him out.
I'm not sure it's a question of physics and leverage. I think the front end of my armor is actually like treated as being inside the rock.
Yeah, hold on. Let me detach and see if I can.
I tried bumping him.
Yeah, so did I.
I think I'm just like stuck.
Rip.
Stargate's broken? No prob. Get me a coat hanger, a band-aid, and some duct tape. I'm sure I can MacGyver something together.
This
Yes, Richard.
this is a PSA, kids. Don't screw around with teleportation. You'll teleport into a rock.
Or that, or just teleport back without arms and legs.
And end up on a swing.
I think you're gonna have to die. Sorry, B.
I know.
And Sock says physics has betrayed us.
I'm just.
Full circle.
I self-destructed.
Has to be blindfolded during the replicator scenes because he's of his arachnophobia. In the movie, it's Jack O'Neill, while in the series, it's... Oh, they spelled it different. Richard Dean Anderson insisted on the change, and that's why he says that there's another Jack O'Neill with one L, and he is boring. Stargate was the only show endorsed and supported by the United States Armed Forces, particularly the Air Force.
I didn't know that.
This guy, Joe Spencer, from the episode Citizen Joe, is the voice of Homer Simpson.
That's fine.
Jonas Quinn is from the country Colonia on the planet Langara. Colonia is a town near Vancouver, BC, and Langara is a golf course in Vancouver. That's cool.
Are we still alive?
I'm out, so I'm back at hangar.
The Swing Girl reference is beautiful.
Another artillery.
You know that the words describing speech impediments can't be pronounced by people with those impediments?
I know, man. Like, who decided how to spell lisp, and what cruel joke was that?
That was me.
I did it.
Adulthood is just an endless stream of phone calls you don't want to make it, but have to.
Yeah, close.
Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hit a plane with a
Okay.
shot from my tank.
Nice.
Alright.
Well played.
He's not down somehow, but, you know, whatever.
Magic.
Oh, there's a tank in front of us.
There's two
I
tanks.
just noticed.
There's a tank in front of me, because I'm at the hangar.
You're dead.
I'm also dead, yes.
I don't get to be part of this discussion. Oh, there's another one. I'm ripped. Goodbye. I'm ripped.
I have one tank left.
Oh, I have more tanks. Same.
7.
Um,
Joining air battle.
Alright, we're rolling in the same tank.
Yeah.
it is 9:41. Hungry. Thirsty. I ran out of drink. Did you run out of drink?
Hey, B,
Yeah, I'm not gonna
if you like this game, on a completely different note, you might want to look into Killing Floor 2.
Yeah?
Daniel Jackson. Dying repeatedly since 1997.
Okay, I have no idea who that is.
Was amazing.
Yeah, I've never played either of them, so I don't know.
Killing Floor 1 was amazing, and Killing Floor 2 is amazing with gore, with more gore.
Pyre says, who put an X in dyslexic? Still can't spell it right after 10 years of trying.
Yeah, I can't either. God damn it. You wonder why I'm angry, I'm dyslexic. That ain't bilingual, so it doesn't help that I think in 3 different languages. It's actually 2, but it's not one right now. And I'm out of tanks.
Okay.
Hold on, guys, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Dr. Daniel Jackson, the only person on SG-1 drunk awesome enough to balance an orange on a beer bottle and succeed. That was the episode they got drunk. It's a creeper face.
I didn't realize those were in the Twitch emotes.
It makes me happy.
Let's see.
Sock says, darn, thought it was an emoticon. It is. It's a
It is.
creeper
It's a
emoticon.
creeper face.
It's a creeper face.
I think we should ban running miles in gym because my legs hurt.
For a second, I thought you were referring to somebody with that username in chat. I'm like, why? Are they being a troll?
Yeah,
What I missed.
definitely.
I misunderstood.
Complaining about things.
Ow.
I hate running miles. Please, just like come to my school and break my legs.
I hate
And
running.
A little bit too extreme. I don't care.
Like I could spend hours on a punching bag just doing endurance stuff, but oh god, I hate running.
Sock says, it didn't show up for me. Weird.
Showed up on our end.
I think it's cute.
If you want to do cardio and hate running, dancing isn't a bad way to go.
Swimming's also a good one.
Because that's like running in place.
Yeah, pretty much.
And going up and down sometimes. I don't know
Well,
where
it
I'm going
depends.
with that.
It depends on what type of like dance you do.
I'll stick to
Like,
biking.
one of the best full body exercises is swimming because it's no resistance and it's full body, and depending upon the intensity you work out at, then it's same exertion as anything else. So
Oh, Pyro, you just killed me inside. Very demotivational. Is there anything more demotivating than an overweight MacGyver who can't even fix his own car?
Does he not have duct tape? Or gum?
I'm
That's
guessing
something
way
not.
more.
MacGyver can't fix a car.
no, all you need to fix a car is a toothpick and some gum, man.
Dude, like MacGyver was the guy who made a freaking like a old biplane out of palm tree leaves and a freaking lawnmower. I still remember watching an episode where he grabbed the powder out of like a revolver and put it in like a door because he was like trapped somewhere. He put it in like a doorknob and then grabbed the butt of the gun and just hit it and then popped the door open and he did die. It exploded on him.
I mean, I don't think it would be enough force to actually like damage him, but
He
that's-
practically made a grenade with a doorknob.
I am not sure that's how that works.
Like I was expecting for everything to just go boom, and he's just
Mr.
like,
B, follow me.
I will follow. I will follow you.
We
Oh,
should all
okay.
speak with Russian accent to intimidate foe and watch Bomb-Man almost fall off a... I swear to God, Bomb-Man, disgrace to Stalin.
God damn it!
What can you all do? Yeah, basically, go here if you want to play tank destroyers because you can just fire across the river and ruin people's days. Because you'll probably don't have
I'm-
to fight over.
I'm just filming Tankio Drift over here.
Misty says, Lost Guard, I'd buy the claim for 3 because there's language A, language B, and language AB, which is the smushy ephemeral blend of the two.
Sorry, what?
Being, thinking in 2 languages.
Yeah, it's-
She says she'd buy the 3 because the third one is the weird smush of the
yeah, and
2 that you know.
T thinks in like 6, so
She's got some, okay, so she's got a lot of Japanese, English, there's some,
she studied Arabic, some Chinese.
some Chinese, I think there's some German in there,
Sign language.
then there's some words that are just, like, they're in English, but they mean something different.
Like Xi'an languages, man. There's an affair there going on there.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
She's
I'm gonna go over.
War Thunder, 84%.
I
From
think in
Socks.
English- oh, no,
The hype
no,
is
I-
real. He's
I
installing.
speak English, think in Spanish, and then can't spell either word.
I don't know who you are, and I cannot find you or do anything about it.
I think I've told this before, but do you guys know what the sign for Coca-Cola is in sign language?
I think you've told me, but I forgot.
Cocaine soda.
Historically, not
Well,
inaccurate.
Historically, that's where the Coke part of
Yeah.
it came from. Was
And
that
it comes from
had
the
cocaine.
additive of coca in it.
Mhm.
And I'm pretty sure the recipe hasn't changed no matter what the freaking
Oh, it did change, but they brought it back briefly.
Well,
but
like,
then they were
Originally,
allowed to-
Coca-Cola wasn't like a recreational drink, it was like a cough syrup.
Yeah.
And people started basically like purple dranking it up before purple drank was a thing. And they decided, you know what? There's no like FDA guidelines because that doesn't exist yet. Let's just start selling it as a drink. Let's desyrupize it and make it, liquid. And we'll just sell that. And people loved it.
But what I'm saying is, as of right now, I'm pretty sure Coca-Cola has some residue of cocaine makes the thing is still so addicting.
No, that's the caffeine, because caffeine is very addicting also.
And what is it? Like, there's a specific additive that goes into it that is actually physically addicting. Is it like, it's not THC, I don't think.
Miss T, about her language thing, says it's a beautiful affair of madness, chaos, and love.
Psychoactive part of marijuana, though I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that's the right thing, but there is an additive in a lot of major sodas that is actually physically addicting.
That makes me.
So that would make me laugh really hard.
This makes me happy.
Droid occasionally won.
I died.
I have a question. I can break the barriers in between the river. Can I just jump in the water?
You
Yeah,
can.
also die.
I would not advise it, however.
Fuck you guys, I live by my own rules.
Amphibious assault
I'm
tank.
so right. Oh, now I'm done.
Well, it takes a second for the gaps in your armor to fill with water and drown your crew. I only just realized last night, by the way, that one can actually level crews and buff them to do stuff, which is cool.
You should send them on a holiday, which you can also do.
Ramp! That was way too much fun.
Sick jump.
That was.
Oh, crap. Sorry.
Okay, if that's not in chat already, put it in chat. Oh my god.
This is my Tumblr. This is my Tumblr, is what this is.
Oh, that is way too good.
What did you do?
Here, guys, enjoy this Tumblr post right here, because, oh my god.
Noah, you and Bob and Roz will all love what she is about to
I
post.
posted it. Sock says, Ermagerd! He's at 94%.
Wait, see what I just did, though?
I did not.
Accidentally, an ally and I were going next to each other on the road. I bumped into him. We both went in the water.
I saw it.
Whoops.
The best part is at the end it just said, like, so-and-so has just been wrecked. That's the end.
Someone got right.
Oh, Miss T says, oh my god, that is beautiful.
I went on the bridge.
It is beautiful. I saw it and I knew.
That is
I knew I
art.
had to share that.
That is just art. Oh.
I'm a meme.
Oh, hi, Artie. I see you. Oh god. Oh god, I didn't kill it.
Pirates
Die.
says, it's more like an OAP.
This is actually not my game. The game is just like randomly rotating me, so I went in the water.
Yeah, it's doing that to me every now and again too. That's how I spawned into the rock last time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just got thrown in. Drunk.
Oh! I didn't realize that guy was coming at me. By the time I turned and looked right at him, he killed my entire crew. That was rude.
Rest in
Maybe we got some rubber band right
I love how the game tries to like soften the blow by like, crew was knocked out. No.
Are you sure they're not on fire?
Crew was definitely souped.
Are you sure they're not, got some extra
Crew is part of the next. Crew is now part of the next one.
Oh shit! No! Damn it!
You will drown in 2 seconds.
I tankio drifted into the river.
Tank drifted. Oh my
I have no words for this.
Whoops.
Now you know the problem I'm
The
having.
joy is real.
Wait, did you get like rubber banded in or just
No, I was just an idiot. I was trying to corner and I forgot how much the ass end swings around.
Yeah, these things are a little bit heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little.
Like this word.
They got some junk and they
Miss
trunk.
T is dying.
Tank is working.
And Pyro says, I found a Starcade meme.
Twanking.
And what?
Swanky.
I don't care how many parts it is. I'm exporting this stream because I have laughed really hard tonight, and I needed that. Thank you, guys.
You are welcome.
Oh,
dude,
man.
It's like that time when you kept throwing people in the river in Rome. Good times.
See, the funny thing is, wait, no, was that T talking about that?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Fun time.
Yeah, little story. Yeah, like when we were playing Assassin's Creed 2 a while back, Miss T was hanging out with us, or Brotherhood, whichever.
Yeah, it's Brotherhood.
But I had this thing where like I didn't want to stab guards because I'm like, nah, they're just dudes doing their job. But I needed to get rid of them, so I would just grapple them and throw them in the freaking river.
That's not any better. They can't swim.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
That's racist. Romans can't swim.
Excuse you, Romans invented water.
That reminds
Are
me.
you being ableist right now?
That reminds me of like a rap song. I forgot who said it, but they were just like their little like tied together was like 300 like the Romans, and I'm like,
what? That doesn't make sense.
300 was the Spartans.
Yeah.
I just got brain cancer.
And they weren't tied together like that.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And
On target.
Oh, guys.
Sock says, "Hype train has arrived." It's completed.
Nice.
Pyra says, "Weren't the Italians?"
Yeah.
Got him.
Hold on. Which Assassin's Creed was it again?
Brotherhood.
Brother.
I
Yeah.
dropped one of my favorite dragon in chat because I'm a nerd who plays Flight Rising and should be banned from reality. He's a cool dragon, maybe.
No, I feel you, man. Oh, snap, that guy tried to rush me and got wrecked! Dude, that is really cool art. Like, seriously, no joke. Like, I can seriously appreciate the artwork on some of those.
What the? Okay, the game.
Oh.
I was climbing up the hill, and now I'm next to the river. The game is,
Yeah, it kind of lags out every now and again.
but
Yeah,
it's hard.
I got spun around. That was a little bit silly.
Pyra says, "BRB."
Alright.
Like this was a bit more than lag. Like it jumped me back behind the building next to the river, and
Yeah.
I was like a mile away.
I told you, like, there's that's Siberian internet, though.
My favorite
I mean,
part
you
about
guys-
this game is the studio who made it and their name.
Gaijin Entertainment.
Yes.
Wait,
What
have you
is-
guys,
It's funny.
Oh
you
no.
guys played the new Siberian update?
I
No,
have not.
I refuse to play
There's
Serenity
only
right now.
25 players today.
Wait, what?
In the public test build, there are 25 players.
Oh, okay, in the test build. Okay.
I refuse to play Serenity.
Well, Bob says, "I got a dragon that looks like Charizard."
He's very proud of that too.
Charizard's also
Like,
like
as soon as he signed up, he's like, I'm getting Charizard. He's like, dude, yes.
I see the bomb. Those are time bombs. Oh god. Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Fire!
Out of here, candy wagon.
Kill him.
Oh, nice game.
Oh no. I'm stuck with my rear facing this guy. That's not good. Kill it.
Okay, just give him the old 1-2 dank names.
Nah.
give him the food leaves.
I'm on fire, I think.
Give him the mall cop.
Kill it. Kill it. Fire right through the port. Oh god, he's gonna try. Oh, thank you God, whoever it was that killed him.
I trust you guys to cover me because I'm gonna do a missile plane run. Oh, never mind.
I think Bob saved me. Thank you, based Bob.
Bob Man is so big.
Based Bob to the rescue.
Mr. B, I'm gonna spectate you and try to prevent you from getting killed.
Okay. Alright, I think I'm repaired now. Yes, I am. Excellent. I'm gonna back up Bob in thanks for having saved me. Oh god, if the RD doesn't kill me first.
Run, my son.
Batman is a national hero. Not for America.
You want to take a right? Then head straight
Where
to
is he from?
He's from, that area.
Are you...
Just kidding, Serbia.
Oh, okay.
Just kidding, Canada.
Control Elite. What's the matter? Did a shipment arrive damaged? You're supposed to refuse it when that happens. Oh shit! Fallout New Vegas. I totally lost track of what day it was. Okay, Ethan, listen to me. There's no reason to go off the deep end here. You can handle this.
I remember
I just
those.
want you to close your eyes, okay? Just take a nice deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. You smell that? That's the smell of calm. That's the smell of control. The smell of brain death. I think I'm okay. I think I can absorb it through my skin until I get home.
I saved you, Bob. I have returned the blood debt. Yeah, I remember those back when Control Alt Delete
You guys
was
are seriously cool
on top of their game.
This.
Wait, what?
I disabled my HUD
Yep.
for viewing because you guys
Oh.
look really cool, and I'm gonna draw it.
Cool.
I remember this.
Yeah. The very hard door with the window broken that you could easily crawl through, but you can't get through because waist high in a game.
Uh-huh. Fallout 4 screenshot? Nope, just Chernobyl.
Have you noticed how Noah always forgets what he's about to say?
I have.
No, you notice how mud actually builds up on your tank?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really nice touch.
Oh god.
Oh god. Ow. I got wrecked.
Crazy girlfriend. My boyfriend isn't allowed to be mad. WTF trying to do divide his heart, subtract me, not a new girl.
Jeez.
Which you always tag me in like social justice stuff on Tumblr. I mean, not Tumblr, Instagram.
I was about to say, I'm never on Tumblr.
What if I told you what to eat?
Potato. Do not go full potato, comrade.
Justice things do I tell you? I don't remember these things.
Alright. How many of us are still alive?
Girl in America.
Okay, Bob is still alive. I will spectate on Bob.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I will find it and read it to you.
Yeah, please.
Oh, we won. Awesome.
About to.
I had an actual kaiju encounter once at work. Story for the ages, says Bob.
This story is a story for the ages.
Whoa.
Once Batman gets into TeamSpeak, you're gonna want to hear this.
Why hasn't been following it in TeamSpeak yet is my question.
Because Menthius logged out before I could ask Menthius if it's cool to send him the login info.
Let's see, are you a boy or a girl?
I'm gonna find my coolest flight rising Dragio.
Whoa, what the...
Because
Oh, dude! You can research Mark of Distinction to use lots of decal slots even without premium. That's awesome.
I'm gonna go grab another soda. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm just gonna mute my mic, because why not?
Because might be trains.
Or helicopters in my case. And ambulances. Fire
Ambulance.
North Korea preparing to launch nukes? At least we won't have to wait for Fallout 4.
So Fallout 4 is like double confirmed, right?
No.
Is it one time confirmed?
No.
There is no confirmed.
There's only rumor.
Oh,
Half-Life
dude,
4
I'm so happy right now. They know me so.
Well, I mean, Google does know what you search, so...
Ah.
Gotta be careful what you
But
say.
like there's some significant indication that the next Fallout, because of some of the patents that Bethesda has made and where people have like seen their people
Oh,
like visiting
Saved is
places to do
leaving.
research. Have a good one, Saved.
Says good night to all, and all have a good night.
Indeed. There's a significant bit of evidence to point toward the next Fallout being set in Boston, which should be cool for you.
Yes, it is.
But
Gotta repeat.
it's not confirmed yet, so
Yeah.
I kind of called it after I realized that there were a lot of hints in Fallout 3 toward like a place called the Commonwealth, which is basically like north of, like, you've played Fallout 3, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So like all the hints toward the Commonwealth and a lot of references to it, but we never go there. And then, you know, like, it's Bethesda Game Studios making Fallout 4, because they've said that they haven't, like, dropped off with the series. So whenever they do make another Fallout, it's going to be them making it, not Obsidian. Because Obsidian were making Pillars of Eternity. So it means that they're probably not going to step on Obsidian's toes by making another New Vegas, which means it's probably going to be on the East Coast again, since that's where they kind of established themselves. So to me, it just kind of stands to reason that they would set the next one in the Commonwealth.
Everything you just said was everything I was just thinking. So,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see one, when this new Fallout takes place and where, because if it's like
there was that leaked script that nobody has really confirmed the validity of one way or another, where one, Ron Perlman's not in it, which is sad. Hold on, we got a meme over here. Fallout New Vegas, a story about a psychopath gunslinging mailman. Yes! It's the secret Postal 3.
or a male woman.
Yeah, it could be a male lady. But, it has it where, what was it, like, right after the start of the war with China, I think it was?
So this is like before.
Yeah, like there's an intro period where it's in like old world, and then that character goes into like stasis and then wakes up just a little while after the bombs have dropped, I think is what I recall from that.
Right. Well, that's if they continue to with these scripts. If that script's even true, like they're subject to change, like drastic.
Oh yeah.
Back and forth.
Bob Man says, I wouldn't mind seeing what Canada looked like after the nuclear baptism. And Misty goes, did you just nuclear baptism? Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
The best way to make sure something is as clean as possible.
I remember that.
Are you guys ready for In a War?
Yes, sir.
For sheer hilarity, do you guys want me to roll with my highest tier tanks and force you all to play with tier 3 tank destroyer? No, I'm kidding. That's a horrible idea.
That would just be cruel. I'm halfway toward researching a T2.
Congratulations.
To be honest, right now I'd
Yeah.
probably be playing like Killing Floor, but you guys are more fun.
Aw,
So
we love you too.
I'm tired now.
You're my hero.
It's 10:05.
You should
After
not
this
make
round,
me
I
your
think we
hero
should
at
call
all.
Yeah, do one or two.
That's fine.
One or two?
Whatever.
How long do they last?
It depends. Sometimes it's like 5 minutes, sometimes it's like 15. So, yeah, we'll do one or two more rounds and then we'll wrap.
Alright. Well, guys, I have a question.
Yo.
I'm not really a question. You just can't explain posters. Bread goes in and comes out.
So you had a statement?
You can't explain that. BillO'Reilly.png.
Post is a government construct.
Wait, what?
Which,
Excuse me, toast is a social construct.
Americans.
Speaking of, where's the Toasty one? He hasn't been here tonight. He's probably working on more Gmod player models.
I can't climb that hill.
Seems to be his pastime of late.
I wish
Oh,
I
you guys
could
see the new
mod.
You guys see the new Starbound update?
I've seen it, I haven't played with it yet.
Ooh, each race now has a pet that comes with the ship.
Oh, like by default?
Oh, Jesus, this
Oh,
got
cool.
the Japanese sticker, oddly enough. Ozzy me.
Fancy that!
I wonder why you would do that.
He's a total scumbag. He could have, like, killed me, but it was hilarious, so I'll let it slide.
See, now my question is, did the Japanese kamikaze after they like had no other option?
Yes and no. Like, oh Jesus, Bob, why?
Well, I mean, kamikaze was always part of their philosophy, like, give
Yeah.
your life before you surrender and such.
Exactly. Like, it wasn't until the end of the war in the Pacific that they started just, like, sending just straight-up kamikaze flights out with no other purpose. They actually had some horrific designs of, like, basically they were flying torpedoes that pilots were... They were given parachutes to, but it was kind of acknowledged, we're not going to come pick you up.
Right, like, you're past this point,
Yeah.
You do better be a good swimmer.
Yeah.
You've made a powerful enemy today, Sign.
Yeah, I mean, like, you had to, like, your duty was to make sure that you were not gonna miss, which meant you couldn't bail out until the very last second. Which basically meant you're gonna die anyway.
Even if you survive
And
that, you're probably gonna die.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Like even after that, like you probably even if you were to survive the freaking thing, like the initial kamikaze,
Yeah.
and were like in enemy territory, weren't you like bound to kill yourself anyway?
Pretty much. Like, you were not supposed to be captured.
Yeah, but they had stuff like explosive projectors, parachutes were removed, landing gear was removed.
Yep.
How did it take off?
Magic!
Now, some of them were attached to the bottoms of some of their other larger aircraft and then just dropped.
Hilarious,
I'm
but
getting really hard.
sad and disturbing.
I was actually doing decent until just a second ago, and then I died, but I was doing okay for a while.
AA gun is annoying me, so I'm gonna ask him politely to stop. If I stop, I mean blow him.
Oh god. Oh god, Bob. Bob, I'm so sorry. Bob met my rock. Bob.
Oh dear.
Bob.
Can we like?
I'm sorry, Bob.
Can we get him out?
I'm gonna try to tow him. I snapped my tow line. I'm sorry, Bob. I'm gonna have to put you down.
Don't do that. You'll get tons of deco points. And
Oh.
it's no bueno.
Oh man.
Where's Bob? Oh god, Jesus.
Yeah, you found him.
My love.
Where
Handed
is
the
it?
most dangerous weapon in the galaxy. Immediately point at face.
Yup.
Yes.
Maybe if we both pull.
Here, I'm trying to pull the corner.
I snapped my line.
Put it in
Hold on to me, can you pull me?
Oh wait, no, I still have my line. It just fell into the ground. Hold on. I'll pull the other way. You keep pulling this way. Let's see if we can out physics this.
Hires somebody to get the loot. This isn't going well.
I'm trying to help, Bob. I'm trying. Yeah.
It didn't take.
Oh, someone help me, please.
And they're all like, "What do we do?" We're all like, "We're so sorry."
Blow the rock. Shoot the rock.
Hold on. I'm starting an air raid. I will raid the rock.
Oh my
God.
I have to find you guys.
Why is that guy?
Oh, man,
What's going
do I have
on?
your permission to put you out of your misery? Gonna get you.
Oh!
You got this guy.
Oh! I just did a touch and go. Alright, I found you.
What happened?
I kind of forgot that, you know, the ground is a thing. So,
Okay.
my tail touched the
I'm
ground.
gonna have to take you out.
Bob, I'm sorry. Godspeed, Bob. Damn it.
He's not dying.
God damn it.
He's not.
I tried.
I'm sorry, man. Sorry, man. I didn't want it to come.
Oh my god.
I got him.
Wait, we're hooked because our cable's crap.
Shit. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Cable disabled.
Wow, you're no
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, man. How's it
I
going?
know.
Oh, crap.
And Pyre says, "Is that like a more risky boob grab?"
Show me.
Hi, Bob.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
I think so. No, wait, or not.
Let's
There we go.
get back in this
Now
fight.
Go this way.
Alright. Nah, bro.
It broke on him.
You know, for a towing rope, it's not very strong.
It's really not.
And why are we using a rope? We're tanks.
I think it's a cable, but
It's
so far it's only ever done one thing well, and that was when Bob pulled me out of a divot in the wall.
well, you know. Hi. How you
This
doing?
is just
How you doing? I think Bob's mad
blunder
at me.
after blunder.
I think Bob's mad at me.
We just became that company.
Yeah.
For the record, I was the guy who actually, like, killed Bob, man. I set him on fire.
I gave me the kill, like, a notification thing.
I killed a couple of enemies early on.
I killed a single enemy.
I killed a single person.
I'm helpful.
Mama Goose can't help the ducklings if he's stuck.
Oh,
We're-
help is M3. Oh,
we're-
Jesus.
We're obviously bad company. Yes. I don't want to be a part of some good company.
Unemployment sucks when your job gets blowed up.
My ammo load got blown up, and like there's like a pillar of fire coming out of my tank.
I can see it. I'm right next to your
And
tank. I don't want to
you
hear
can
it.
just tell
Oh,
my
wow.
crew is part of that fire.
Your crew and the tank are literally now.
I think I see that. Yes. Bad
Have
company.
you seen the pictures of China's new submachine gun?
No.
No, I haven't yet.
It's based on a Dragunov. Oh, I'm in Iraq too.
Weird.
Wayne the Rock Johnson has betrayed me. In Iraq.
Gaijin, please. Patch,
I
please.
didn't sign up for this. Help.
Are you in the rock the same way Bob is?
Patch, please.
Worse.
It's like
I'm
if,
shaking.
If like the AT Bob was like if the AT had messed up and they landed your tank directly down onto a rock.
Someone ran me.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
Oh no, my gunner is out. Ow.
Praise Jesus.
Oh,
God,
God,
they
they
got
got
me.
You know, I kind of think.
Bob, he's dead. Bob,
What happened?
oh my god.
Oh my god.
Incinerated.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry I'm not recording this because that was legendary. Yeah,
That was
no,
really
I'm
funny.
safe. I'm safe. Hey, Balcony, how you doing, buddy?
Hi guys. I caught up. Ow.
Caught up, you died.
No, I'm good.
Jesus, nice jump, dude.
Yeah, the BT5, like, this thing can ramp. This is like every 15-year-old's, like, amazing desire. This thing can ramp like crazy.
When I mean, when I am 15, I don't
That
think
one-
about doing jumps in tanks. I think about blowing things up in tanks.
You weren't one of the,
It
so
keeps going.
lay a 2x4 on top of a cinder block in the middle of the road and ramp your bike off it kind of guy?
Yes.
I was that guy.
No, I'm the kind of guy who uses his bike to go places other than the hospital.
Other than the hospital. That's,
Yeah,
that's valid. That's a valid
My
use.
stepbrother, on the other hand, was the kind that, at 16, decided he thinks he's good enough on a dirt bike to hit a dirt ramp, and do a backflip and not break his neck. Spoilers, he broke his neck.
Broke his neck. Yeah.
I was thinking this can only go well.
I was that one kid who didn't listen to his friends that actually knew about physics, and then tried to jump off ramps, but didn't have everything leveled properly, and just went straight over my bike.
Yeah, that feeling when you fly over the handlebars of a bike is always just the, I'm gonna die!
Yeah, it was worse. Those bikes had the gears in like the center.
Oh.
Little crotch rockets.
So that's a lot of shit to get caught on when you go over.
Only one thing ever got caught on, and it was your sack.
Pyre
Yeah.
says, is he okay?
No.
We're not.
We are not okay. We are bad company. My tank is very muddy now.
Ooh, touch and go. I did a touch and go on tank.
Mr. B, I'm gonna kamikaze you, Freddy. Yeah.
What? Oh, Jesus!
Hi.
Hi!
All good. All good. Yeah, like I said, it's all good, so it's all good. No, that works, right?
Bob says he flew his over a mountain and got up laughing. 10 out of 10. Wood Russian again.
This game is an experience.
Something like that.
I'm
Along the
so
lines
muddy.
of-
I can't find anyone. Where is the fighting?
In the air right now.
Like, I'm...
Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Oh. Where's the earth-shattering kaboom?
Yeah, that.
Um,
Pyre says, I'm not okay.
Okay, where should I arty strike right now?
On the point.
Just right in the middle of Point
Oh
Alpha?
my god. This guy's getting bullied really hard in the air. He has 3 planes right
Wow.
on his butt.
Oh wow, I see that on the radar.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Alright.
Oh.
I'm just gonna arty Point Alpha and hope it works out.
Alright. Even though I'm at point alpha, I'm gonna. Crap, I'm stuck in a ditch.
1v1 me at point
Oh.
alpha. Sends artillery strength.
I would be that guy. I would so be that guy.
I think we're all a little bit that guy, and that's why we're here. It's like that guy focus group therapy.
I don't think this is therapy. I think this is us acting out on being that guy.
It's catharsis. It's
I
group
thought you were
therapy.
Trump. Yeah.
Because I think all of us have a little pent-up rage inside at one thing or another.
Life.
Maybe.
Well.
Dumb eyes. No, I can't say that. There's stream rules.
Yeah, well.
It's
Like I
true.
said, that's why I phrased it in an open-ended way, at one thing or another.
And then I decided to specify.
Guy as well.
That makes this tank very muddy.
Yep. So is mine. I'm trying to, like, chase this one guy down. I can't freaking catch him. Oh, here we go.
October 21st, 2015. There's still time.
There's still time.
Lord! That would be nice.
You son of a
But
bitch.
there's no tanks.
I found one, but he immediately killed my gunner, so I can't shoot back.
Where are you?
I'm basically, like, due north.
I think I see you.
I died.
Rest in peace.
He's in a little M2A.
He's slower.
Wow, he wrecked my entire crew.
Nice name.
GG.
No, re.
Yes, Ree. Hello.
Whoa. I did. I spawned, like, inside the fortress. That's cool. Man the battlements! Oh. Can I shoot down? Can I shoot down a fighter?
Are
Oh, I
you
hit him.
looking at that Spitfire too?
Yes. Oh, come on, chain gun, reload.
To make him have a bed.
Damn you.
I'm gonna do another bombing run.
Same here.
Lay down all the RD. Roger that.
Hoorah. I'm trying to fire my main gun at him.
Good jabroni.
Yeah, we got the best squad, even as we were bad company.
Did we really?
Yes.
We weren't mad company, we were just that company.
It's just that company.
We were those guys.
I was born, a shotgun in my hand. Behind a gun, I make my fight.
Did you get hit?
No.
I couldn't keep it up.
I'm checking.
You're gonna break stream again.
It already broke twice.
That's true. That is true.
We ranked up to mediocre company.
Pyro says, a tank without a gun is like a plane without wings.
A tank without a gun is an MRAP. I mean, what?
BC. Did you know that Sweden was the last nation to use dedicated tank destroyers?
Really?
Well, now you do.
I did not know that, and now I do.
Congratulations. You are now a smart.
You get a smart, and you get a smart.
Wait, I mentioned that fancy Chinese SNGMIs will post it. It's also a picture of him pointing it at a furry.
It's 4:20 a.m. for Pyro.
Oh my.
Okay.
Huh.
Blaze it?
That thing is like really tiny and compact.
Lamau.
What's the name
Why-
of this?
Why is he pointing it at Tigger?
I don't know.
Mostly kept secret.
What did Tigger ever do to you?
It's
Can you send it to me
10:22.
on Steam?
Yeah, man.
Kinda hungry.
Please,
Okay. I don't think we've got time for another tank round. Let's do one more with aircraft because they're pretty quick. And then we'll wrap.
We're gonna get like the longest aircraft round in history.
Probably.
That would be our luck.
Do I have permission to just go full Spitfire?
Yeah, go ahead. Knock stuff out.
That sounds like it would hurt. Why would I do that?
It would. It would hurt.
Why do you want me to hurt myself?
Because I'm cruel that way. I'm a terrible person.
I don't really love.
He's
that.
the Mackin.
I think we should have a mature talk about the problems you're presenting me with. Okay, squad, please.
I am of the ready.
Man says in our last round we could go up against tier 4s.
That would end well.
I mean, it would
That
be
would
over
quickly.
quick if you're looking for speed.
That's why I went aviation.
Are you sure you don't want to be wrecked by a head surf from a kilometer out?
No.
Oh, apparently British planes are temporarily unavailable.
Yeah, that was the thing I ran into. Like, British and Japanese are unavailable right now.
That is silly.
Yeah.
And I refuse to cooperate.
Right now it is only the Germans, the Russians, and the Americans. Yeah,
Stop. Game, please.
I need to wrap after this round because my voice is starting to go. It's all the laughing.
It says Warriors costume backwards again with no boxers.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I think I missed whatever it is.
I don't know. Yak attack. This gun is heavy.
Stop.
I'm just one man.
Yeah.
Anyone catch those references?
No.
Because they all come from the same thing.
Well, you should use better references. You should diversify your bonds.
I should.
You should also ready up and use available vehicles.
I am ready.
I'm here.
Who wants to adopt this cute little puppy?
Says Kinsmark, no available vehicle. Oh, I'm being really stupid.
You're not.
Oh, the
You're not in
Titan
aviation, are you?
Oh, pointed in the Tigger thing because he wore his costume backwards with no boxers.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it now.
Why are you pointing?
I'm not sure that warrants leveling a gun at somebody, but at least now the scenario is explained.
Alright, what's the plan?
I think I will bank right and try to strafe up that road.
I'm gonna bank right and try to take out whatever ground units I can.
Trying to find Mr. B and Bob Mang.
I am way above both of you guys.
Stop cheating.
Like the puppy, love the puppies, says Bunny. Always love puppies.
Oh, hi. Yeah, you're 0.7 above me.
Yeah.
Nice.
I love how high the Stukas actually spawn. Like, it's a little thing, but because they're my
Pyro
favorite
says
aircraft
I
from the
should
German
probably
aircraft.
go
Okay.
Also a huge advantage.
Yeah.
now. Okay. Well, you have a good night or morning, Pyro. Because
Oh.
it's like 4:30
Yeah.
there.
Are we gonna attack their airbase?
Sure.
Why not?
We might get flagged kinda hard though.
If you fly really low, Flak has a hard time reaching you. You basically fly underneath its detonation.
Is their airbase little, like,
Pyro
crosshair
says,
marker?
sleep before the sun comes up.
You know which one you're going
Probably.
to, but you wanna follow me.
Where are you? There you are. Alright.
I'm spinning.
Damn you, pillbox!
3 kilometers away from you.
In case you needed any reason to follow me, I'm spinning.
Crap, I shouldn't have used my bomb on the other one. I
Where
needed
do you
to
be right now?
bomb the pillbox. Crap. Yep, here comes the flag.
Waste your bomb.
Yeah, I used it on Artie. I should have used it on the pillbox.
Why don't you do any damage here? Because we have 0 heavy weapons.
Yep, I cannot damage that thing with my guns.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find some ground targets then.
What is that? Is that another pillbox? Yep. Damn. Alright, I've got 3 seconds until my bomb restores, so I'm gonna try and hit this other one. Oh, there's vehicles down there. Oh, wow, I didn't even know that.
Because you have
Bombs away.
right now.
By the way,
Yeah, I have
Uh,
3 crappy guns.
it's called The Death Knight Former Heroes Raised by Arthas. It's a long-ass story.
Yeah, it's the story of one of the main antagonists in WoW, isn't it?
Amazing.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go some ground units just to give them a
Let's see
hard
if I respect for you, Pyro. Yes. Stayed up till 4:30 to hang with us.
Oh, yes. Always appreciate it.
Yes. And you should totally sleep, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Health before
And
stream.
some of those vehicles are light tanks, or rather medium tanks, so I can't damage those with guns either.
Buddy says, yep, he was the Light Queen.
Yeah, I've seen screenshots of Arthas. It always looked kind of cool. A little gaudy in the armor design for my taste, but cool anyway. Alright, my bomb is restored. So...
I'll try and support you since I'm about to respawn.
Alright. I'm heading up the middle.
It's you. You're only 7 away.
There you are. Yeah, I'm pretty much doing no damage. I'll just,
Yeah, like, if you're not doing damage to ground targets, just try to take out enemy fighters so I can hit stuff with bombs in between cycles.
yeah.
Alright.
That's assuming you have bombs.
Bombs
Check
away.
your privilege.
Oh, don't tell me that bomb did friggin' nothing. Son of beach. Oh, crap.
3 guys on you.
Well, I'll miss you, Wing. I tried to bail out.
That is fine.
It didn't work.
Your wings, it's fine. All good. Are you still flying or are you dang?
I died.
Oh, that's about man. Never mind.
Some dude knocked my wing off.
Well, ask the enemy
Well.
to go away.
Ask them nicely.
Yeah, no one check your 6.
Check my 6. Can't count that high, sorry. Oh, I do. Yeah, what's up? You wanna go away, please?
Oh, I just realized there are guys behind
oh,
our spawn.
pajama-wearing wizard says, hello.
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 Thank you for joining. Unfortunately, we're about to wrap, so you're a little unfortunate in your timing.
Oh!
Because after we complete this air round, then I'm calling it a night.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of these days I'll come and back you guys up.
Eventually.
Except Wasker and Bob are behind me. Well, there's Noah.
Huh?
I think.
Where
Did you just die, Noah?
I might have.
You might have. I noticed the green disappeared in front of me. Well, apparently I went from backing you up to being on point. Alright.
I don't see you at all. I see his Bob.
The events in this band
Whoa.
have not developed in my favor. I will phrase it that way.
Bob is friggin' fast.
Man's probably rolling with a yak attack.
He is.
I'm just spinning, because why not?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, come on. You're only in a hawk. How are you outmaneuvering me? There we go. Dude, flying at treetop level is not going to help you against me. I know these tricks. I know them very
How
well.
about you get good?
No. You evasive maneuvering little cretin. How dare you? Ah. Whoa! He's just outmaneuvering me to spite me.
Arthas was the best character in the lore in Warcraft and World of Warcraft.
Oh god, Waskar, yeah. I kind of watched you get wrecked.
Yeah, I was just... I don't even know what I was doing. I was playing way too slow. Like, I couldn't barrel or anything. The Pt.3 Hawk.
Yeah, the hawk sucks.
I have learned.
Oh. Well, no wonder. Alright, let's see if I can not die for the remainder of the match, because I do not want to have to fly the Falco, the clown car mobile, in the air.
Crap. want to spectate you.
Did you die again?
To be fair, you rammed me.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
hi,
yeah.
Bob. The hell's Bob?
You rammed, you're a scumbag, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Friendly reminder with the like face. And if you ram, you should check your privilege.
If you ram, you're not playing fair.
Thank you for
Okay, good.
That guy's about to slam into the side of the cliff. Oh, no. He pulled out of it. Oh, God.
Oh god, it's 7 Gs.
You are... Whoa, I was up to 11 Gs there for a second. I have the blood pressure of a god.
Or a video game character.
Or video. That's
Oh,
that's
that too.
accurate.
Ow, damn it!
Oh,
No!
you got shredded.
I did. Do I have to spawn in the Falco? I don't wanna.
You don't have any others, do you?
Hey,
No.
if you landed in water, it's all good. You fire us out. I think you're good.
Oh Lord,
This
it's this one.
freaking thing. It's so nimble, but God, I hate it. Oh,
Probably buy a different camo.
I can try. I probably will. Because, oh God, I hate this thing so much.
So cringeworthy.
Germans, what were you thinking?
This is like the Flexcon's rough that nobody likes.
This is Flexarn's inbred brother,
Lovely.
who swears he was abducted by aliens and shot Bigfoot in his backyard one time. Oh, you're dead. Okay.
I really want GTA 5, but at the same time I really don't. What do I do?
60 sleepwear for planes. Yeah, GTA 5 for PC does look amazing.
I have it. It's my internet's really crap right now. I haven't been able to download it completely.
Oh, Mr. B, I got an idea.
Yeah,
You can make custom emotes with better TTV.
I should do
Do I
that.
say this every time? I hope
You
I
do.
don't. Sorry.
And even outside of stream, you do.
Oh wait, what are we talking about?
The-
Oh my god. I think
the TTV
my
thing.
Survived 16 Gs.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I shot from 16 to 7.
Oh.
We got
Well.
RAM.
I kind of headbutted that guy. Oops.
Yeah. I think you.
Well,
came out
according
of
to
the
Noah,
losing
you're a
end.
scumbag.
I didn't mean to. I thought he was flying away from me. Turns out he was flying right at me.
Guy77 says still playing.
Yeah, I'm about to wrap though.
Yep.
And I dinged.
Oh, that guy's got an amazing looking plane. That is cool. I like that paint job. Sathi's cool too. That's like the classic Luftwaffe sort of thing. Oh. Classy
I'm
Zero.
not playing planes 'cause it's interesting.
Oh!
This guy says I just finished playing too.
Oh! That was hard to watch.
Okay, should I disband the squad?
Yeah, because I'm gonna wrap. Alright, and round over. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Wow, I was low on that team. Alright. Have I researched anything? No, I'm still only halfway through the BF-109. Okay. Oh god, make it go away. Show me my beautiful Stuka instead. Okay. Alright then. Well, guys, I appreciate it. Tonight has actually been, like, I needed this. I really did. I've been in a, like, really dour, dark place mentally lately. And, like, I've laughed more tonight than I have in the last, like, several weeks' streams, so... This was fun. I'm glad I decided to do this instead of, like, force myself through Shadowrun, when I wouldn't have done it the right justice in the headspace I was in when I started, so... tonight's been really good for me, so... As much as I hate to be kind of, like... self-indulgent with the use of stream, but you know, at the same time, like I said, I think it also, you know, helps that, like, if I were trying to force myself through Shadowrun, like, it wouldn't be nearly as entertaining for you guys either anyway, so I think it worked out well.
Bobman says it was nice running with you guys.
Yeah, likewise. Hopefully, next time we do a game jam, we'll be able to get you on voice, Bob. Like I said, I'll message Menthius and see if he's cool with giving you the login stuff. Because, like I said, I saw your you know, your commentary and demeanor on Noah's stream, and yeah, you'll do just fine on with us, so no problem there. Alrighty, so let me log out Ski and call it an evening. So we shall go. Oh, right, we're like right on time. Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna go and grab some food.
Yep.
This is a good time because my voice is starting to get really scratchy. So you all have a fantastic evening. Yeah, I'm like dry mouth like crazy right now too. I want to drink so bad. So you guys have a fantastic evening. Thank you all for turning out, especially all of our new people. We got a lot of new people tonight.
Like the one that just commented.
Yeah. It is amazing to do it. All right. Very good. So you guys have a good one. I'm Mr. Black, your last level press. This is Friday. As always, wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.